What's up, Noah?
Sup, everyone. Welcome to Blue Rupees
Sup?
Podcast, episode number 75. I'm
Hell
Adrian.
yeah.
75.
We
Almost
did it.
there.
Yeah, we're getting
We're
there.
almost done. We're almost done.
David didn't believe. I remember when David, when we got to episode 7, he's like, "Oh, we're almost done." Here we are.
What are you talking about?
Oh, I mean, you have a pretty good track record of that, Adrian.
Yeah, well, look where we're at.
You know, well, fourth edition.
Podcast I've been on.
Yeah, all the podcasts you've been on ever. I'm Adrian. Gore's here. David's here. We got our first full podcast episode guest with Samuel. Samuel the Geek.
Samuel to Geek.
It's your first gaming podcast in a while?
Probably since 2013, 2014, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Talking video games.
Talking games.
Anyway.
From one console launch to another.
Yeah, there you go. You just skipped the whole
There you
chat.
go.
And you're like, I don't really
Whole
need to bother with this.
Yeah.
You didn't miss anything.
You didn't
Anyway,
miss much.
Speaking of not missing anything, Gamescom opening night live happened. Nintendo Direct happened. We're gonna talk about those, unfortunately. We got ourselves a little topic this week, and then the usual stuff. Once again, if you like this podcast, give us a like, shout us out, share it with your friends, show them hey, this podcast made it 75 episodes in. They're all right. brp@bluerupees.com if you want to send us any questions or anything related to either this or Ranksters or Games Gone By at this point. Speaking of Games Gone By, that's getting pushed back to next week. So next week will be Def Jam Fight for New York. That will not change the date of anything else, though. So the last one will still remain September 25th for Detroit Become Human. After that, I have the October pick, Gore has a November pick, and David has a December pick. And I'll be announcing the games for October. Next week, David's going to be announcing his December. And Gore, are you announcing next week, too?
Sure.
November? All right, so next week during the Def Jam Fight for New York, we will announce the last 3 games gone by for the year. So yeah, speaking of shows, Ranksters on Tuesday. That's when we streamed that. We did a Overwatch hero list. Go check that out. Halo, we're finishing Halo 1 on Sunday. Sorry, what?
Pretty controversial episode.
Yeah, not a good list, but hey, it happens.
Yeah. All the right ones got where they were supposed to.
Can't you say
So
that?
I'll leave it there.
Kick No 4 says it's horror, isn't it? Yeah, it's a scary game. I got cooking up for October.
Yeah. Yeah, you better.
Ooh, spooky.
What a waste! What a waste of a fucking October if you're gonna pick some stupid shit.
Fall Guys.
Plans 1.
It's not even fun. Yeah, so we're so this last week I was streaming a Fall Guys tournament. So we'll come back to Halo on this Sunday, wrapping up Halo 1 and doing that, and then following week we're gonna go through the lore of Halo 2, and I imagine we're probably not even gonna start Halo 2. We're probably just gonna talk about Halo 2 before we even start it. We'll see how that train runs deep.
How's that work? You could talk about a game he hasn't played yet.
Well, so
All of Adrian's childhood.
with Halo
Check.
1, I showed David just 2 trailers for it. This one I'm gonna have I'm gonna go through the trailers. I'm gonna show him the I Love Bees. I'm gonna show him the comparison videos. I'm gonna go through a lot of that. So we'll see how long that lasts. Maybe we'll get through the first level or 2, but David's gonna get put the ringer for that, and I'm sure he's gonna actually really like what I got cooking up for Halo 2. And then yeah, that's it for shows. Also, he's in the chat right now. Shout out to @Backy. During the Ranksters episode, he just dropped 41 gift subs. So we got our Hell No emote. We got that fresh gore face. So if you don't watch this live on Twitch, come watch it. Spam some gore emotes whenever we say something you don't like.
Yeah.
If you like what we say, spam some me emotes.
No, just spam Gore's face even more.
Nah, that's okay. Just
So you want them to spam the chat the entire time with hell no.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Sounds good to
Hell
me.
yeah, hell no.
Hell yeah, hell no, whichever.
So yeah, shout out to that. That's a good emote right there. So you got the duality of man. Yeah, hell yeah and hell no.
The duality of man.
The duality of man.
But when they're stacked on top of each other, it looks like I'm trying to take a bite out of Gore's head.
Yeah, fuck away from me.
Lovely. All right, let's jump into it. Why don't we start with you, Samuel? Samuel, what'd you play this week?
I finished up Katamari Damacy reroll on the Nintendo Switch, and then other than that, I just played a lot of Clubhouse games, and
Good shit.
You're
I streamed that a
Clubhouse,
little bit. I streamed Clubhouse, and nobody watched it. I had 3 people watch it.
Yeah.
It's like the podcast.
That's like one of our streams.
Yeah.
Anyway,
You want
it's
to tell
okay.
everyone your discovery when it comes to Japanese streams?
I found out that there is a gigantic Clubhouse games community in Japan that streams on YouTube. And
Nice.
like they have like virtual representations of themselves. Like it's not actually them on webcam, it's like this virtual and like anime avatar, and they play Clubhouse games. I don't know what it is. There's like a whole community of them, and like hundreds of people watch them. And if you type in English in their chat, they get very confused. They don't know why anyone who's from outside Japan is watching them. There's this one guy I follow, and I go into his chat sometimes just to hear him, because he reads everything I write, and then he like acts confused, like, huh? The whole time.
You want to give that guy a shout out?
No,
I can't pronounce his name,
guy.
but I find it very humorous. I don't know why. Just taking advantage of people that don't know English. But I finished Katamari Damacy. Again, I really love the end credits where you can roll the entire, like, every country up into the Katamari, and it like lists the countries you've rolled up on the side during the credits. I don't know if any of you have finished the game.
No, what was
That's-
that? Your favorite one?
That's the first
That's,
one.
I think everybody's favorite.
It's most people's favorite. I mean, I started on Beautiful Katamari, so that has like a weird place in my heart, even though that's the one like everyone hates. So I don't know.
Yeah, you know, asymmetrical 6 just do not work that well with as well, I should say, than symmetrical 6.
I don't know. I played it. I played it with Switch.
That's one of the rare ones where I'll take symmetrical 6 for that, just because you're using those. Cool, David.
Been playing some Def Jam Fight for New York, just to refresh my mind on that. Still absolutely fun, batshit story. Won't go into details. Other than that, been playing some. Been trying to go through some games from this year, because as much as I was having fun going back and playing through Disgaea 1 again, I realized that I'm going to end up in a scenario like last year where I hadn't played shit from games that actually came out this year. So like, fuck, I need to start getting through some of these games so that way I can actually do a top 10 this year. And I started playing through Red Bow, which shout out to Keymel, I believe that came from there.
I like how
Red Bro.
I like how you're like, you know what? I'm gonna start knocking out this list of just great games that came out this year.
Red Bow. What the fuck is that?
Explain this game.
So Red Bow is
Like Wanky Simulator?
Yes, exactly. No. Red Bow is a kind of RPG Maker style horror game. It's a very short, little 2-hour romp. Very interesting. I got about halfway through it, and I was like, all right, I'm going to bed. So I'm going to finish it up probably tomorrow, not tonight. But no, I liked it so far. Interesting little story. It does run into that kind of adventure game trope from time to time of like, all right, I got this firecracker. I got this lighter. I know I need to go spook a cat. I know I obviously need to use the firecracker to spook the cat. So you hit any combination of firecracker, cat, and lighter to try and get the thing to fucking go off. You know the solution to the puzzle. You just don't know where the fuck you need to do it at. So I got stuck on that for a little bit. But all in all, interesting little story so far. Very deep themes of kind of loss, self-loathing. Really, really good story.
Sounds fucking fun.
Yeah.
Speaking of
Cool.
fun, Gore, talk about it.
All right. Well, what I
I
mostly
was fucking done with what I played.
Yeah.
I was playing. No, go ahead.
No, that was it.
What a
Great,
useless
thanks.
dick.
You should make that face.
This is-
You should make that woman a
That's
poke
the
face.
reason why these podcasts go on for 3 hours. All right. So
My 2-second jokes.
yeah, I know.
Just add more and
Yeah,
more of that.
yeah,
There's
that's
another
fine.
one.
We'll get to it eventually.
All
right.
All right, what crappy
Mainly
games
what
did you
I-
play?
Mainly what I played this week was Samurai Jack Battle Through Time.
And you have Kick No 4 that wants to know about that, I think.
Who?
In the chat, he was talking about my boy Gore about to finish our everybody's boy Samurai Jack.
Yeah, I'm about to. Yes,
How
I'm
you
last
liking
couple levels. It's great. It might be one of my favorite games this year. Honestly, I think they nailed that type of game. It's just a hack and slash. It feels like a PS2 game, but like a really great one that they just updated.
I kind of like that though. I want it to feel kind of like a PS2 game.
A hack and slash?
Yeah, it's a hack and it's definitely a hack and slash. I mean, there's like
is it 2D? I haven't even seen this game.
No, there's parts that are 2D. Like you'll go through the 3D environment, and then you'll go into a section where it turns 2D. For the most part, those scenes are just like really quick. You kill a couple enemies, and it goes back to 3D.
So by hack and slash, do you mean like those games, those samurai games where they have like a ton of enemies and you're like in the middle and you're killing all of them?
Dynasty Warriors.
Dynasty Warriors.
There's moments where a shit ton of enemies will drop on out of nowhere.
Calm down, David's getting hard. Hold on.
He's getting hard. I feel it. But it's like 15, 20 enemies at one time will drop in. I mean, I know that's nothing compared to Dynasty Warriors, but they actually try to attack you too. Which Dynasty Warriors, they'll just stand there like with their staffs or
whatever. Up the difficulty, they'll attack you.
Yeah, eventually.
Crank up the difficulty, it's
dude, that's one thing I will say. The Samurai Jack game is actually pretty fucking hard. I'm playing on normal, and I only died a couple times, but I can already tell it's ramping up in difficulty. And I've seen people like talking about it on YouTube, and they're playing on like the hard difficulty. There's even like the hardest difficulty. And they're just like, this game's fucking hard, which you don't expect for a game that's based on a Cartoon Network show. But it's like, yeah, it's challenging. I think it's mainly challenging because they throw so many enemies at you. Not because it's like Dark Souls or some shit where like, you know.
So
but
it's the whole story of the game, or is it like an alternative story?
No. I can't spoil what it is because it does involve season 5, which is the final.
Gotcha.
But it's really smartly done for the most part. The only problem I have with the game is that they advertise the shit out of the game being like everybody's coming back, like all these voice actors, all these characters and stuff that you love. And they do come back, but it's just like all the voice actors, they do like this old school thing where characters will say like one word and then they'll have like dialogue on like.
Oh, I hate that. Yeah, when they say like Jack, and then they'll say Jack, like it'll have the whole thing,
and then they'll have like 3 sentences long, which really sucks because they're advertising that all the voice actors, they're back, baby, all of them. Phil Lamar,
sucks.
All of them. But it's just it's really upsetting. It's like the cutscenes. There's cutscenes usually beginning and end of the stage. There might be one quick one like in the middle, but for the most part, it's like I was hoping there'd be more story, but I did hear the ending gets way better. So I'm almost at the end. But that was mainly what I played. That game's really fun to just go back to the stages, get all the stuff you missed, like collectibles.
Once again, we should mention you got a review code for that.
Yeah, I did. I'm doing a full playthrough for it, so I already I'm already covered.
I only knew this game existed because I saw it on Limited Run Games. They like pushed the hell out of it.
Hell yeah!
It only got announced a few months ago, but they did a really good job. I mean, it looks really nice too. I mean, it definitely looks dated, but it's not a physical.
I like that though. I don't need to look like all fancy.
They did a great job with like the backgrounds. They look straight out like the cartoon. But it's great so far. I'm really enjoying it. But good.
I said when I first saw it, just like the box art and stuff, I thought it was just going to be like a generic like 2D side scrolls hack and slash thing. So I'm glad to hear that it's something different.
Yeah, the combat system's really good in the game actually. The only problem I have with it is that the camera sometimes, like there's so many enemies at times. It does have a lock on, but it gets a little chaotic, a little too chaotic at times. But where you're like swinging around, the camera's not really keeping up with you, and you don't exactly know where enemies are. Especially when they added like ranged enemies too. So there's like could be like 4 fucking shooters behind you while you're fighting all these other guys. It's fine though. It works well, and the environments look great. It really is. Like if you love that cartoon, each stage is like pretty much like a really good episode from the show. So you're going back to like really classic episodes, which is cool. So, and I wouldn't mind like right now I'm not done with it, but I wouldn't mind like there's only 9 stages and there's plenty of great episodes. I wouldn't mind like a sequel where they add more and more episodes. Right. But anyway. It's good, but I played other things. I played Takeshi and Hiroshi. That's that
how
game.
is that?
Yeah, how is that?
That's good. It's a really, really cute game. It's like it's one of those games where the gameplay isn't like the major component. It's really the story and the characters and stuff. And it's only a couple hours long. I didn't finish it. I got about an hour in. But the gameplay it's only like $8 or something. It's not very. It's pretty inexpensive. But I think it was also an iPhone game, so I don't know if
I might grab that.
Yeah, it's on both, I think, iPhone and Switch. But yeah, it's really really fun. For the most part, the gameplay is not like amazing or anything, but it's hard to explain. It's like a RPG. You just have to make kind of turn-based decisions and stuff, and like you have to make the game fun for your little brother. That's all. You're a kid. You're like 14. He's like a up and coming like game designer. You have to make a game that's fun for your kid brother.
Not too hard or not too easy, right?
Yeah, like, well, no, you do want to make it kind of challenging because then he gets bored, but you don't want to make it too challenging because then he'll lose and then you have to start it over again. It's not a challenging game though. It really is like the claymation kind of like stop motion.
Right. I love the art style.
Yeah, and for $8, it's really good so far. I also played a short hike. I finished that. Pretty good. I like that too. Charming. It reminded me of what's that one game? The one with the animals and you have to with the hole and you have to put them in the hole.
Donut County.
It kind of reminded me of that with some of its humor. It worked better, I think, in this game.
Hey, you didn't like Donut County.
I did not like the game. Mainly because it just wasn't really that funny, and also it just went on way too freaking long with the cutscenes where I'm just like skipping. Yeah, this one's like you're just exploring. You just get dropped in there. You explore and you talk to some characters, and they say like funny things here and there.
I liked Donut County, but
I like the gameplay.
I know. I could see how the humor didn't hit with anyone or too many people.
Yeah, no,
it's a little bit too goofy.
Yeah. I played another game, Boomerang Fu, I think it's called. It's a co-op. It's a local co-op game, no online, which kind of sucks, especially now. But it's really fun. I played it with bots, and Gerard was over, so I played it with him. And yeah, it's really fun. It's just you play like a little fruit or a food thing, whatever, and you have boomerang, and you just throw it. You hit the other enemies. It's simple. It's fun though. I got that from Keymailer, so shout outs. But that's about it. That's all I played.
Before I move on to me, Noah says, if Rob Schneider was in a video game, any game you like, what will he play?
Last of Us, and you get killed in the beginning.
The first game.
I would love to see him as the only English character in the background in a Yakuza game. I'd fucking dig it.
I'd be like, yeah, bite his freaking head off.
There was someone.
You can do it,
dude. There was a someone took a screen cap from like Drake and Josh or iCarly or something of some I think it was after a prom where someone got rejected or something, sitting next to a vending machine, but it kind of like the camera was zoomed out, and the caption was, "I could have sworn this was a Yakuza game." And I looked at it, I thought it was Yakuza when I scrolled by too. I was like, "Oh, why is there? Oh shit, now that's iCarly."
It's iCarly. What the fuck?
I think he would be he would fit in really well in the Wario land.
Oh yeah, definitely. He could play Wario. Yeah. That wouldn't be a stretch for all the characters he plays.
Rob Schneider
is Wario.
Maybe in a WarioWare game, you could do something with his crazy eyes.
Be the guy with the afro.
So, let's see. Overwatch, I got most of my placements out of the way. I need to do open queue still.
Yeah. How long until it's done?
6 days.
Oh fuck!
I'd say the best bet is just throw damage on and play some Switch games in between.
That's I know I gotta do my other ones too. I didn't do any placements.
I would just let them all run and I just read some comics in between because there's like a 10-minute wait in between damage, obviously.
Yeah, sure.
But yeah, I fell in plat in support, but I climbed back out luckily with only a couple games. Had that Fall Guys tournament. I win.
You won.
Didn't you win money from that?
Yeah, shoutouts to Kinda NYC and Brooke Land. They're the ones that host that tournament. I think there was like 16 of us. What they did is they grouped you in groups of 4, and the top 2 kudos earning, meaning you get more kudos if you make it far, and if you get first or top 20%, you get more kudos for that. And top 2 just kept progressing on until the final 2, and then it was best of 3. I lost before and the final round. I lost early round 1, but luckily I got a crown round 2, so it was like depending on round 3, so it was pretty fun. I won $50 there, and then I got a HyperX headsets worth like $70 too. That's on its way. So that's cool. Shout out to them. Hopefully, I'm gonna try to get one of them on the podcast eventually. Let's see. Also, I got the Infallible trophy. Like I think it was like last night or the night prior. That's the one with 5 wins in a row. Fuck that trophy. Piece of shit. What else?
Fuck all trophies.
Yeah.
Achievements are better.
They started. I will say that the consistency between trophies and achievements is kind of weird. I like the idea of trophies more because it gives you like a point or like a level value. But the fact that some games don't even have platinums, and some games don't even have trophies, it's like.
Well, and then there's also the problem where like Steam achievements are terrible.
Yeah,
I hate
they're
Steam
worse.
achievements.
Terrible.
They're the worst ones. Like you get them. I don't know what they do. What does my Steam level mean? I don't understand any of it. No, and then Steam doesn't bother to explain it anywhere. I'm like, I don't know.
I don't see how that's any different than Xbox's achievements.
Well, Xbox is like there's like a
Xbox has
leaderboard.
a number. There's
Yeah,
a number.
a
Like
number too, yeah.
there's no.
And PS4 has like a level
at least
up
I
thing.
can see the number tick up. I don't know how many more achievements I need to upgrade my level in Steam, or if that even is attached to achievements, or I don't know what the hell it is.
It's attached to a lot of things. It's your badges that you've unlocked, the different events you participated
your GPA.
in.
Like what the hell is this?
Great point average. Yeah.
Just random crap. Like the Steam level is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. It's stupid. They need to like redo that system.
Played more of The Walking Dead. Got done with episode 2 on episode 3 now. I'm excited to play that one. After DC Fandome, I've been in a huge Batman mood, so I started up Asylum again. I want to go through Asylum so I can get through City and Night and.
I downloaded Arkham City.
Yeah,
Arkham Asylum I've played so many times. Arkham City I've only played twice. So
I've only played Asylum once back in 2012. I beat it.
You know what? Arkham City is fucking so good.
I played Asylum when it first came out. And then I've only played it once and never played it again.
It still holds up because it's like
Arkham Asylum is one of the few games where I'm like, I'll play on the hardest difficulty. I don't give a fuck. And that game's fucking hard.
Yeah, and it holds up because it's the origin of those kind of games where it's like the two like
it's simple enough.
Yeah, it's simple enough, but like a lot of games have started like taking that style pretty much.
Oh yeah. A year later, Captain America just ripped that off. There was a Captain America game that just ripped off Arkham's fucking gameplay completely.
A lot of games now.
And because they did that, it was like the best fucking one of those Marvel movie games ever.
Yeah.
Like not hard to do. All the Iron Man games sucked. All the Thor games sucked.
It might still be after next month too.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, that combat is similar, but not quite.
Right.
Arkham.
Did you play Thor in the Avengers beta?
You play all of them because you do the beginning sequence where you play it.
So
you even play Captain America, who's not in the game at all. He dies.
Yeah, he's dead forever.
Yeah, he's dead. He's definitely not coming back.
I still remember Sega or whatever at CES was so proud of Iron Man on Wii. That was like the main showcase, and I was like, it looked so horrible. I'm like, why is this the main showcase of your CES booth? Why are you putting this out there?
I guess they just didn't have anything else. That game, by the way, might be one of the worst games I've ever played. So, Iron Man is so bad.
Did Thor throwing his hammer even feel like remotely as close as Kratos throwing his axe?
No, fuck no.
That's wild. You guys, they had 2 years to make it.
But you have to remember, like God of War is a great game.
That's what I'm saying. You had 2 years just get exactly that right.
They had 4 years. They announced this game back in fucking like.
But I mean, they could. But
late
2016. They had 2 years to just exactly copy God of War.
Exactly. Yeah, you're right. But they should have just said, "Hey, God of War copied us anyway." So fucking, we should have knew 4 years ago that Thor throwing his fucking hammer should feel good.
That's what everyone thought of.
I mean, it didn't feel bad. It's not like I threw and went, well, I don't fucking care. But it's just like. I don't know. Like I threw a thing. I don't know. I didn't feel like a hammer.
We talk about this in the games gone by. I think like literally like the first time you throw that axe, it just comes back to you. You feel that. Shit.
Yeah, it feels fucking good.
Everything in that game was satisfying. God damn.
Yeah. Goddamn. It's a great game.
Let's see. Did I play anything else?
Do that again for games gone by.
Yeah, I'll do it again.
Let's do it again, except the first one.
I bought. Yeah, we might do that. I bought Exit the Gungeon. I heard Exit the Gungeon
I did too.
Worse than Enter the Gungeon. So
it definitely is.
Yeah, so I because it's not as robust. It was like an Apple Arcade game.
It's a quick game.
So I'm playing Exit the Gungeon first, and because I have no barometer to base off of with Enter the Gungeon, I'm enjoying it right now. It's fun.
I heard it's fun. Yeah, it's just not. People love Enter the Gungeon.
Yeah, that's why I'm waiting on it because this one it's pretty shallow. Where I could probably.
I played a couple hours of it. I thought it was fun. It's just not. I'm not really into those type of roguelikes. So
yeah, and in Exit the Gungeon, like your guns are just swapping like every 15 seconds. It feels like.
Yeah.
And people complain about that. I kind of like that though. Like it's a very arcade game, and it's RNG, so sometimes you're just gonna get a weapon that just can't do shit versus a boss. But I don't really care. It's pretty fast. I think that's it.
That's it.
That's it. All right, Samuel. So every week you got 3 other collectors in this Skype chat, which I know you're not a collector of things. But what I'm gonna do with guests from now on, if y'all aren't collectors, I'm gonna ask what's something you have that you like what's one of your favorite collectible things. You don't even like show it or anything, but
Well, I like Pokemon cards still. I think Pokemon cards are really, really cool. I think that they've really taken an interesting direction over the years, and I have watched the game evolve. I honestly I don't know how people still play the game. It's so expensive, but the collecting aspect of it I think is pretty cool. Although some of the newer Sword and Shield sets have been a little weird in the English sets because they changed the reverses. Like so in case you haven't played Pokemon in a long time, they introduced like a second like rare card. So every card in the set also has like a holographic form where the entire card is holographic and they're called reverses. So
that's kind of neat.
So yeah, the art on the inside is not holographic, but the entire rest of the card is holographic.
That's actually how MTG used to do the foiling, was just the outside border was foiled. I actually kind of like that more.
Yeah, so there's one of those cards in every Pokemon pack, and in the entire set, you can collect an entire set of reverses, and you can collect an entire set of not reverses. And they've been doing a lot of cool stuff. They have full art cards now. Over the years, they've done a lot of cool stuff with the Japanese sets. The American sets, it's weird because what they do is they take up. So in Japan, like every couple of months, they have a new set. Obviously, they couldn't really do that in the United States because Pokemon cards are just not that popular in the United States for them to release a bunch of tiny little sets and then for them to sell very well. So what they do in the North American sets instead is they take like 3 or 4 Japanese sets and they slam them together and make them one set. So you get like 2 or 3 sets a year in America. So this year we had Rebel Clash, which was like 3 different Japanese Sword and Shield sets, and then like now you have Darkness Ablaze, and then there's going to be a holiday set, and then so I like getting to Pokemon cards still. I mean, I don't have enough money to actually be a serious collector. I just like watching people on YouTube open them, and I open them myself sometimes. So, but I think the game has like tried to keep up with Magic the Gathering, and I think besides Yu-Gi-Oh, it's the only other really active card game that's still alive that people are collecting and opening and enjoying still. And I'd say it's aged better than Yu-Gi-Oh has because unlike Yu-Gi-Oh, they retire cards. So like it's only like the last 4 or 5 sets that are active in the game.
Oh, so they don't ban cards. They just straight up retire those.
They retire whole sets. Like so right now.
Oh, so they do kind of like what Magic does with standard rotation.
Yes. Then. Yes. Well, as you know, if you know the Pokemon card game, it's based off Magic the Gathering. It was invented by
originally, yeah.
So and Nintendo, when they took the game back, they kept a lot of that stuff in there. So it's still very similar to Magic the Gathering in that way. So it kept that alive, and I think that's what keeps Pokemon feeling better than Yu-Gi-Oh, because Yu-Gi-Oh's just gotten ridiculous, and they've basically had to, because they don't retire cards, they have to keep level creeping the cards, and there's some of that in Pokemon too. Like you have Pokemon now with like 400 HP, it's like ridiculous, but it's not as bad as Yu-Gi-Oh.
Dude,
Yu-Gi-Oh has gotten bad.
My friend a couple years back is like, hey, you don't play? I was like, I have my deck. I'm like, I'm sure it's not even legal anymore. And he's like, yeah. And he looked at it, he's like, yeah, these cards, like half these cards aren't even legal anymore. But I was like, yeah, I'll play you. I'm like, cool. Start my turn. I do the usual shit. Like, I don't know, I put a couple trap cards down, whatever. And he starts and just like at me, like, all right, I summon this card. This guy lets me go through my deck, pull up this card, and this card can let me shuffle this hand back. And I got that. Like, there's like fucking 4 monsters out there kick my ass like round, like fucking turn 2. I'm like, all right, fuck.
Yeah, I mean, Pokemon's pretty easy. The problem with Pokemon is that it's just so expensive. Part of the problem is,
man.
Well, the big problem with Pokemon cards in particular is that basically, if you don't have English or Japanese cards, they're worthless. And that means you basically have to buy English and Japanese cards. So English cards are very sought after across the whole world. So you have all these people buying into the market because Pokemon's way more popular like in South America, but you still need English cards because they want English cards. So it artificially inflates the price, and then you have collectors versus players, and that artificially inflates the price too. So there's a lot of artificial inflation because Pokemon's not as popular as they used to be. So they don't print as much as they used to outside of Japan and America. So the rest of the world has to like fight for those cards. Like Max Mofo is one of the most popular. He's a big YouTuber in general, but he's one of the most popular Pokemon YouTubers. And he's Australian, and he basically has to import all his cards from the United States and Japan.
Interesting. Because it really is bizarre how the secondary market impacts games. Because, I mean, there's a few card collecting channels I follow just to kind of keep up with some of the kind of market information on that. And Force of Will is a card game that actually almost went out of existence because its secondary market was too cheap. The creators of it were actually trying to be too generous in that they wanted to make sure that after buying one, maybe two boxes, you could have a full playset of all the cards. So boxes for that game would go for like $15 to $30 for a full box of cards. And they're like, oh shit, we need to actually keep a secondary market to keep this game alive. So they've slowly gotten better about actually making things a little bit more scarce. But that is actually a really fantastic fucking game. If people want a cheap trading card game to physically play and get into, it's a lot like Magic, except if you don't get fucking land screwed, it's wonderful.
The other crazy thing about Pokemon cards is that the reason why English and Japanese are also so popular is because there's so much printed of them that they're guaranteed not to be fake. So like there's a huge problem apparently. I'm just going out based off other videos and what other people have said. There's a huge problem in South America where there are fake Pokemon cards everywhere in Spanish. So there's a very high probability that if you buy a pack, even in a legit store, that you have fake Pokemon cards if they're in Spanish. So the English packs are so highly sought after.
Well, that makes sense because I mean, if there's an artificial scarcity because they're just not printing it, of course, the Chinese market's going to want to go ahead and print in those languages because they know they're going to be more likely to rip people off there.
Yeah, but what it's done is it's like destroyed the value of Spanish cards. Like nobody thinks Spanish cards are legit, even if they are. So it's like
Well, all right.
Oh yeah, it's been our trading card game talk.
Yeah. All right, Gore.
Sam, let's spin off a TCG podcast. Let's do this.
Yeah, we'll do one. It'll be like repeat shuffle.
It'll be like the music podcast.
Yeah, we'll film an episode and not release it.
Hey, Gore, what'd you get this week?
Stuff. I should turn my thing off though. Hold on.
Oh, he's not actually behind you.
Stuff.
There you go. All right.
Look here. Look, listen.
Shut the fuck up. I got some good stuff. All right, so I went in.
Show me that Samurai Jackpot.
Oh, it's. Hold on. Fuck.
I saw that on Facebook.
How easy is it?
Yeah, we could see it.
There you go. I got my boy Scaramouche.
Yeah, I wish I knew about that. And how did people buy them right away? How did that even work?
They're fucking scalpers. That's how they did.
But
so
like,
they
where do you buy them?
Probably there the first 15 seconds it was up, and then fucking bought 20 of them so they could sell them for double the price.
I can't believe there's still scalpers during COVID. Like,
right now, they're living.
Now. Yeah. I mean, they got nothing else to do, and they probably got extra money because of that check. But, yeah, I don't know. I paid way more than I should have, but I wanted it. I got the other ones, too, over here. There, you can kind of see them. But, you can see Aku, at least.
I should have bought those when it was, like, $120.
I got it for $60, I think, and now they're, like $250 for that one. So, and I'm going to put this one right next to that one eventually. Put it right here.
Hell yeah.
You can't see it, but right next to my Red Dead thing. I got that. So I bought a bunch of things just to resell this week. I got Spawn Armageddon on PS2, factory sealed. So that's been sold.
Oh, hell yeah.
This one I'm gonna keep actually. X-Files Resistor Serve. It's a pretty good little it's like a Resident Evil style game. No, that's the game's called. Oh, you're laughing. Rock Band 4 Rivals expansion.
Hell yeah.
I sold that shit. I sold this for $90.
Holy shit, that's what it's worth now?
What?
Well, it's sealed. I should mention that too.
Oh, okay.
But it's like a $40 game used. Yeah, no, I mean that's the Rivals.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Is that just for PlayStation?
I don't know how much it's worth on Xbox, but
I hope it's not.
So
worth
what is
that?
that?
I bought this for $10, and I thought it was used. It looked used. I was like, I don't care, $10. I know it's like a $30-$40 game. And then when it was sealed, I was like, oh shit. Because you want it sealed because it has the expansion in there. I think it's hard to get the expansion now. I'm assuming. I don't know.
I gave that game away used because I thought it was useless.
Yeah.
Well,
I think you gave it to me actually.
Did I?
But,
I might.
I think because I'm sure I have it. I don't think it's worth much used.
I didn't think it
on
was
Xbox.
either.
It might be like a $20 game used.
Okay.
So
I apologize. There's someone like revving their engine outside my
You're good.
apartment complex.
Can't really hear it. This was $10 on Amazon. I got it. Call of Juarez. Keep the series alive.
I just hate that it's fucking.
It's a game code.
Yeah, even the physical collector in me doesn't like that.
Well, the only thing I don't like is that they have the big ass white strip there that tells you it's a fucking game download. Which they need to tell you. They need to tell you. I get it, but
yeah, they do need to tell you.
You know,
that.
I know that. But like, why does it have to be a big ass white strip on it?
You know what I do like though? I like those mini cases that they have like at Best Buy.
Yeah, those are cool. Like Cuphead, I saw had one.
Yeah.
No, I think that thing's a little bit. So.
What's up with, by the way, with Nintendo Switch cases? Like,
yeah, they suck.
There's they have like weird insert art. Like I bought Mario Galaxy and they have like a karaoke thing going on. I don't know what the hell that is.
That's a song. Everybody loves that song. So
I love the reverse artwork. It's not.
No, I like the reverse artwork, but some of them don't make any sense. Like,
well, you don't know what they mean before you play the game. Like it's just completely.
Well, I think it was in the trailer. That's why. Everybody was
I
like,
love that song.
Yeah, that song's great. But yeah, no, it's still a little weird. Like, all right, here we go, new Mario game. There's lyrics. What the fuck?
But sometimes it's really weird. I mean, sometimes they're just lame. Like this was the Pokemon insert.
Yeah, that's kind of lame.
It's the region.
Yeah, that's kind of lame.
Hey, I'll take that.
You could have like an awesome poster.
At least it's something though.
Why can't you have like a background? Why can't you have a background of like the 3 new Pokemon, or doing so high fiving or fucking
anything?
Pikachu. Sure, I'll take it over nothing though.
Nah, I'd rather have nothing.
Fine.
Make it. You know what? I want to open one and it's just the same cover. No, well, yeah, well, then get this. So in there. Get this used.
I think NBA 2K is the only one I've opened that has nothing.
Yeah.
There's
because
there's a good chunk of them
that one's download only, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Jesus, that's a huge game.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They just have the NBA. I bought that actually. NBA 2K20 on Switch was $5. Oh, yeah, it was $5. But that's only because the new one's coming out. I think next week. So
that's smart to put it down that cheap because I impulse bought, what was it, 19 or 18 the other year?
Yeah, it was like $3 that year.
I never played it though, so I'm like,
I never even installed it. So
it was like 20 gigs. That's why.
I know. That's why I never installed it. It's like, I mean, yeah, basketball games on the go might be fun, but
what really stinks about it though is that you put the card in, it installs it, and then it installs the update from the Nintendo eShop, and then it installs a freaking 2K update when you boot the game. I'm like, what? There's like 3 updates, man. What else is going on?
Oh, especially on Switch, fucking, they take even longer because they have to use the Wi-Fi. Like, I'm sure you can put it through your Ethernet thing or whatever, but I'm fucking, most of the time my Switch is not in the dock, so I'm not putting it in there. Fuck it, I'll just leave it.
And that battery fucking sucks now, dude.
I don't know. I'm still okay with the battery. It's just like, it's obviously getting less and less charged because it's been 3 years.
But I was gonna do a bullshit, but I'm not going to.
Yeah, I know. I saw rumors good come out. Any Nintendo rumor at this point, I'm just not even gonna fucking listen to it anymore.
Shout out to Gore.
Just announce your shit. I don't want to hear it.
Shout out to Gore making his first Nintendo Direct.
No, I even said in the video, I'm like, this is probably bullshit. So this is my predictions for whenever the next fucking Direct actually happens. It's like I said it in the fucking video.
Well, I don't think that the Switch upgrade is going to happen next year, at all.
I think it will happen
I'd be
eventually.
surprised if it doesn't happen next year, honestly.
There's going to be one.
It won't happen when they said it would.
That would be about mid cycle, because they said they got probably another couple of years out of it. So that would be time for a mid cycle refresh.
I think it's going to be closer to like a Game Boy Color style upgrade, though, as opposed to like a DSi. I don't think it's going to be. I don't think it's going to be a big upgrade. Well, it's not going to be a PS4 Pro.
Well, no, I think it's going to be like a new Nintendo 3DS XL, where it's going to be like it's got a little more power to it.
I have a third thumbstick.
Yeah, a third Joy-Con is connected to the back.
Someone needs to add a third thumbstick.
The problem is that the Switch is too popular. I don't see why they would want to segregate one of their markets.
Well, they don't need to segregate it because it'll just be like games run a little bit better, right? That'll be it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You can still play it. It'll be the same console.
They were going to kill the 3DS this year, and then that 2DS bundle did so well that they decided not to. So I think Nintendo, they're a company. They're motivated by money, and they're going to be like, why would we want to?
I don't think that segregates it, though, because they know what assholes like all the rest of us are going to buy.
Yeah, but I mean, how much though? I mean, Xenoblade. Look at the 3DS,
no,
new 3DS
I don't even,
lineup.
Dude, people didn't even buy. People bought the new Switch model just for the better battery.
I know, but
I bought it because I want to play Xenoblade. And
look at the new 3DS games that they released.
No, not even people are wanting it for like new games. I think people just want like a better battery. And
I want it for games to look better. Battery, of course, yes. I want the games to look better because there's times when I'm looking at a game. I look at Mortal Kombat fucking 11. I'm like, yikes.
And the bezel on the screen. We need less bezel.
Sure. Yeah,
I don't know. I'd never take mine out of the dock, so.
I need a new one anyway.
You're in the minority.
Yeah, when's the last time
minority
you
though.
Yours from the dock? David.
He has to look at it for some reason.
No, I'm trying to think.
You should go check to see. Your Switch might be warped.
Dave is in the minority. Most people know that. Most people play it portably.
I think maybe 2 months ago when I just didn't feel like actually playing it on the TV, and I just kind of wanted to lay in bed. But otherwise than that.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna say like 2 years or something.
Maybe 4 years ago. It wasn't even out yet, David.
Oh, and David too.
I only. It's probably like every couple months I maybe play it for a little bit out of dock, but
hey, in a few months it'll been 4 years since the Switch came out.
Does the Switch actually warp if you keep it in the dock too long?
Yeah, some people have had a little bit of warp in there if they just kept it in there constantly.
Huh.
I guess.
All right, Gore, get anything else?
Yeah, I did actually.
Well, I guess it would puff the battery. I think that's what's going on. That happens.
I know it's happening for a lot of PSP owners at this point.
Yeah, the battery just fucking. I bought one from OfferUp that had the battery just this like big old boy. They had to actually package it separately from the PSP because it wouldn't fit in there.
I told you guys
because they didn't know and they just gave me the battery thinking like, ooh. I was just like, all right, thanks. I threw that shit away.
I told you guys about when because I ran that MacBook that I won from Lockers for a couple years. Like, that was my main computer for like years. And then when I went back to college and I was trying to use it, but that shit, the battery had popped to the point where the casing was like. Have you ever seen it, Samuel? Did I ever show you that?
Yeah, I had a similar problem with my MacBook Air actually.
It
but Apple just sent me a brand new MacBook for free.
Oh no! So like because I took it in. This is years and years after the warranty, and I brought it in and I'm like, hey, here's the battery, and they're like, oh shit, all right, well, just come back in a couple hours. We're gonna add. They replaced the casing on it. They gave me a whole new battery. Yeah, we'll take care of that. They had to get it, put it in a special box because it was ready to explode.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, what happens there is that if you leave something plugged in for too long, it starts to inflate the battery, and that's what happens.
Too much power, man.
It's not too much power. It's just it's running through cycles. It's overcycling, basically.
All right, Gore. What else did you get?
All right, let me just get through real quick. I got Biohazard 2 soundtrack,
Hell yeah.
and Biohazard 4 soundtrack.
What about 3?
Fuck off. I got Crash Bandicoot Collector's Edition, and then I got, which comes with Crash games, and
Thanks.
Demi Kids Dark version, which is some stupid bullshit, and I'm selling it.
I need that.
Yeah, I'm selling it.
No, I need that.
It's like an $80 game. You want to give me $80?
Yes.
All right, fine.
You should have said 100.
I should
Wait, no, I'm sorry. I misspoke. It's a $100 game. You want that?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, I know what that's worth. That's one of the few SMT titles I'm missing. I need
Gora,
that.
I think
It's
I want that.
an SMT game. Oh yeah, you can definitely.
Yes, that's a Shin Megami Tensei game.
Get that shit.
I'll buy it first, Score.
Okay, fine. You can have it.
Thank you.
I mean, he could just buy it online for the same price, huh?
Yeah, but I don't want David to have that one.
Well, to be fair, like he
It looks pretty nice
knows
too.
the-
It's good.
knows
Oh,
the
and
seller.
yeah, Gore's like, they're kind of nice. Maybe I'll just keep it.
Good label. It was so good when I got it. I was like, this has to be fake, but it's not. Because fake, like anything that looks like a good pristine label, I'm like, there's no fucking way. And I opened it up and it was real. So
All right.
Well, the Game Boy Advance games are the most faked ones, right?
yeah, that and DS, especially. Actually, I think DS might be easier just because they're smaller. And it's like a little chip. They can fucking just. And it's also harder to spot those because I think it's harder to open those.
Fair.
Why would you? What games? I mean, besides Pokemon, what games worth faking on the DS?
But no, just Pokemon.
Yeah.
It's really just Pokemon. But there's a lot of DS Pokemon games. So
Yeah,
what is
right.
it, like 6 or 7 or whatever? David.
What'd you got?
David. I'm waiting on a lot of shit to come in the mail, so I got nothing to show this week.
Rad.
Thank
Right.
God.
All right. I'll show these off first. I got 2 of my Kickstarter games. I got Muffin Time. That's from the ASDF art dude.
Yeah,
Hell
it looks
yeah.
like it.
I got this, which I'm excited for. I'm gonna have to break this out sometime soon. It's Board Royale. It's like a battle royale board game. Came in like a really nice case and everything, but I heard this game is really good, so I'm gonna have to bust it out hopefully soon.
Put your mask on.
Yeah, exactly. I have a lot of games from my game shop. One thing I got though, got myself the Xbox controller S because I only had one Xbox original controller. So I figured
If you don't use the original controller, you're a pussy.
oh, I have the original controller, baby.
The dude-
You better use that. Don't you fucking
Let's
use
see.
that
Before I
small
go
little
off
baby one.
before I go off on all the games I got from the game shop, let me pull out the couple that I got elsewhere. All right. First off, Papers, Please. Shout outs.
Yeah. I'm not getting that until there it goes the
Oh, yeah.
GameStop one. Or at least I bought from GameStop. Hyperkin. Yeah, I bought that, but I ordered it with my Oberdin, so I didn't need to pay for like another $10 of shipping.
Oh, yeah.
So then they're only shipping it when Oberdin comes out.
Yeah.
Even though they have it right now,
That sucks when people.
I'd
have,
easily send them a few dollars just to give it to me.
guys
But
just give it.
I don't care anyway. I'll wait. Fucking
He
wait.
cares.
I
I do care. I'm a little upset.
I got the Spyro collection.
Hell yeah.
And then I got a little game. Is this gonna be the next Games Gone By? Is it not? Who knows? Darkness 2.
It is.
Who knows? Maybe Gore.
Darkness one ends.
Maybe Gore's
I'm
taking
just
a
gonna
little-
switch it now just because I guessed.
So I need to play Darkness 1 first.
Yeah, that's why he wanted to play 2 games. Remember in October?
I remember
Oh.
when Darkness 1 came out. That like came out near the beginning of the 360.
But who knows? Who knows what the next
All
Games
right,
Gone By is
Darkness
gonna
one
be.
I'm a little iffy on, honestly. I think it's a little too clunky. But Darkness 2 is fucking fun.
Let's see. Tune in next week and you'll find out the exciting
Yes.
conclusion. All right, got a bunch of games from the game shop. So
And if it's not, he switched it last minute.
maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Maybe you'll know.
He switched it.
All right. First I picked up was Zombie U. I don't know why I saw this before because I've been wanting to play it on. I'd rather play it on Wii U than on Xbox. It was $3. Why not?
Should play it, period. On it's a fine game. Man.
I picked.
I wish they did better with it.
I had
There you go.
this. I had this
Good
already,
content.
but I had it in a dumb like old GameStop cover, like those gross yellow ass covers from GameStop.
Yeah.
I hate those covers, so I got an actual copy of this, which is Jet Set Radio Future with Sega
And
GT.
racing, yeah.
Fucking hate that cover, so I'm glad I got an official one. And then
Did it have the kids on it?
Yeah.
The weird.
It's the
cartoon
one with like
kids.
the woman holding the bag or whatever. I fucking hate that one.
okay, all these are from the game shop this week. God of War 3 Remastered.
Yeah.
Got that. Batman Arkham Origins. Got those two.
The best of them.
All right, and all these GameCube games I got this like today. This day.
This day.
Spending money, aren't you, on those GameCube games?
Spending money,
dude. I was telling Gore, some dude, because they had a bunch of they had pretty much all the big GameCube games. Some dude came in and dropped $1,100 just right out the gate.
Jesus.
Yep. Okay, let's start off with this banger. Never played this game ever. I might give this.
Hell yeah.
Prince of Persia.
There'll be a remake coming out. Maybe.
You never played that game?
Nope.
It's a great game.
It's a pretty good game. Yeah.
It's a great game.
Pick this up again. I don't know why I got rid of it to begin with.
That's a great game too.
So
Xbox version's better.
Hell yeah.
Hey, you know why the Xbox
version
version?
already had
You know
that.
why Xbox? You know why Xbox version's better? Because
Spawn,
fucking
baby.
Spawn, baby.
Oh,
Spawn is legitimately the coolest character that's ever.
It's all about-
version.
It's all about Link, man. That game.
Yeah, Link is fun.
The PS2 ones. I mean, Hitachi.
Hihachi's like, why the fuck put fighting game guy in another fighting game? Like,
I
what
want
the
to
fuck?
get all the versions. I'm still just got
Link and Spawn are just so cool. Like
Yeah.
Spawn is such a weird choice. And I was like Link I actually can see, especially at that point where everybody's like realistic Link, and then
Right.
you didn't get it until a couple years later. But yeah,
I had
there
I
you
some
go.
wish, I wish the Soul game still had exclusives characters.
Yeah, they don't. They still have like surprise characters, but
I'm glad they don't anymore. 'Cause that
Why?
I love that. I really I
And
like
that
it.
adds
for
to the
fighting
character.
games, that sucks ass. Like if you're trying to play it competitively.
Fuck
like,
them.
you're
Who
not.
cares about no one?
No one plays Soul Calibur 6 competitive.
Yeah, what Soul Calibur competitive scene is there? Come on.
Yeah,
It lasts for about a year, then it goes away because no one supports it long term.
Yeah, it's like Virtua Fighter and Soul Calibur. Like no one gives a shit.
All right.
Yeah.
I have no to answer you. I had that game before, David. I don't know why I got rid of it. Let's see. I got Mario Superstar Baseball.
Okay. I have that one too.
I've never played it.
Thanks to David for this. I got Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance.
Good shit.
Yeah. They're making a new one.
And then this one.
On GameCube,
This
okay.
one, I didn't know they had this game. This wasn't their list. I saw it, got it for $50. It goes for more than that because they put this pretty cheap. So I'm like, almost put it away. And then 50, I was like, you know what? I gotta get. It's a pretty good copy. It's a pretty good copy.
If it better not be
What?
fucking. I gotta show it.
Well, what do you think it's gonna be?
Is it Billy Hatcher?
No, it's one of your favorite games.
Hell yeah.
Animal Crossing.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, Animal Crossing.
Yeah, that's Animal
Oh,
Crossing.
Beyond.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah,
a
Good and Evil.
really. You can't really tell right now. This is actually a really good copy.
Yeah. It's looking nice.
I might flip
pristine.
that because money sucks right now, especially after I sank money on these. I say that after I did that, but I don't know. It's a really good copy, so I kind of want to keep it.
Yeah.
Why are you buying GameCube games if you don't have any money? That's like the worst thing you
Dude,
can buy.
that's like an investment right now. Are you kidding me?
I know.
No, it's not bad, but this game flips for like 70 or 80 right now, so maybe, but $50 for that game, hell yeah.
Yeah, man. All right, I just sold a sealed copy of The Suffering. Anybody remember that game?
I do.
Yep.
I just sold it for $150. So
Lord.
Jesus.
I just spawn right here. Like the last one sold for 120. So
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Yep.
can't rid of that shit.
Good games right there. That was a good pick. He had everything. There were multiple copies of. It was one dude's trade in. One employee there just traded all of his duplicates. He had like multiple copies of Thousand Year Door, Pokemon XD, of Coliseum, like literally every big name
What?
GameCube game.
Why did he trade
Yeah.
him in?
I don't know. I imagine.
Well,
He,
obviously he knew what they were worth.
Well, there's kind of a global pandemic going on, and
Well, that's what Chris is saying. Is
I
you
need
got so
money.
much more flipping.
yeah,
Yeah.
but I imagine.
On eBay,
If you
but-
need money, then sell them
You have to
online
put-
and get
but if you
actual
need-
money.
if you need the money right away,
Well, if you
And-
need
I
money
feel
right
like
away, you
it's
should
about
have 8
selling
copies
to
of
a
the
trusted
game.
person where he's guaranteed to not get fucked over or something.
Well, yeah, well,
it's like
it was
it's
his
like
boss.
it's like the pawn stars, Pawn Stars, like they said.
Yeah, no.
I have to spend so much time getting this
Yeah,
right.
I gotta frame it.
Th-
Yeah.
These were all duplicates. So when one of the guys was asked, "Man, does it hurt you to seeing everyone just pick apart?" He's like, "Nah." He's like, "I have all those games already." So this dude was like a collector for he's like Keemstar with his fucking Wii U games. I don't know, for some reason just has multiple of the same game. But
Keemstar.
I'm sure he also got a good deal. John's really good about shout out to Gamers Anonymous. John's
Shout
really
out.
good about
We just referenced Keemstar, and now we're talking about you. Hope you feel good.
John's really good about treating people good, so I'm sure he got a really good deal out of that.
You know who's not good at treating people good? Keemstar. That's the Keemstar, the world's biggest prick.
All right.
Yeah,
Shout outs.
Sorry.
So, with that said, that's our what do we get section.
That's our first hour.
Let's go to trivia. Samuel, here's the thing. If you can either participate in this, or you can sit back and watch these two flounder through this and see how bad they do.
All right, it better not be a music one. We're already an hour in, bro. Like, these music ones go on for like 50 minutes.
It's up to you, Samuel. What do you want? Do you want to participate in this, or do you want?
Sure, I'll participate. I don't know what it
music
is.
one.
Okay.
We'll see.
So, you guys can just turn your headsets off. Let's let Samuel run through this, and you can pick who goes after you, Samuel. And I'll wave these guys in on the Facebook chat afterwards whenever you're good. Also, don't look at the screen. I'm gonna use the share screen here.
All right, I'm gonna.
I'll just leave my room.
All right.
Hold on.
All right, Samuel. Welcome to trivia. This is what we're doing. Can you name the top 100 games of the seventh generation? This is your generation. This is the one. The 360, PS3, and Wii.
PS3, and Wii. Okay.
Yep. So this is your generation that you knew. That's why I picked it out for you. You gotta pick you get 18 minutes. Ooh, that's gonna be a long one. Maybe we'll cut it at 10 minutes. I'll cut you at 10 minutes.
Okay.
10 minutes, and you gotta name me as much of the 100 as you can. And there's years right there you can see. So if you need a hint, there you go. So let me know when you're ready. You're just gonna start listing them off.
Okay, so let's do Connected Ventures, Wii Sports.
Okay, no Connected Ventures.
No Connected Ventures?
Wii Sports. Wii Sports is right there at 19.
Okay, GTA 4.
Okay.
Halo 3. Halo 4.
There you go.
Halo 3 ODST.
Nope.
Halo Reach.
Nope.
Call of Duty 4.
Call of Duty 4. All right.
Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2.
Duty Modern Warfare 2. Let me see. I'm just typing Modern Warfare 2, right?
Yeah, I think that could work too.
Nope.
It sold more than 4, so that's
Yeah.
weird. Maybe Modern Warfare 3.
Nope.
Black Ops. Call of Duty Black Ops.
There you go.
Call of Duty World at War.
Nope.
That's bizarre. Okay.
This is IGN's like top 100, so imagine like what stuff that they would have liked.
Oh, this is off rankings.
Yeah, like.
Oh, okay. I thought this was top.
No. Name stuff they.
Okay.
I'll give you an
Last
extra
of
minute and a
Us.
half. Okay.
The Last of Us.
There you go.
Okay. What other crap? Flower.
Yep.
God of War 3.
Okay.
What other critically acclaimed garbage? Heavy Rain. Uncharted 1. Among Thieves or whatever.
I put 2 for you.
Uncharted. Yeah, it's Uncharted 2. Uncharted. I forget what the first one's
3.
called.
I got you 1, 2, and 3.
1, 2, and 3. Yeah. Let's see. They really liked Killzone 2. Nope. Okay. PlayStation. I can't remember right now. Let's see. Gears of War.
Try sequels.
Gears of War 2.
There's 3.
Okay, 3. BioShock, obviously.
Oops. Okay, you want to try the second one?
BioShock Infinite. BioShock 2 will not be on there.
You want to try it?
Fine, do it.
Okay.
And you'll see it's not on there.
All right.
Let's see. Other big games. Man, why am I drawing a
You got
blank?
about 6 minutes.
Guitar Hero.
Oh no, you might have more than that. Nope, no Guitar Hero.
Rock
Well,
Band.
there's Guitar Hero 3.
Guitar Hero 3, yeah, Rock Band. Rock Band 2.
To Kick Note 3, this is can you guess the top 100 of the 7th generation by IGN?
Okay, so Super Mario Galaxy.
Whoops. Okay, there you go.
Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword.
There you go.
Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess.
I put Galaxy 2 for you.
Twilight Princess. Let's see other good Wii games.
You got 7 minutes left.
Smash Brothers Brawl.
Put Super Smash Bros. Let me see.
Probably not then.
There it is.
There it is. Okay.
Think of popular games.
Fable 2.
Okay.
Let's see. What stupid crap did they like that I didn't? PlayStation games. I can't remember. SOCOM. No, they wouldn't like that. Resistance. Probably the first one. No.
Nope.
Let's see.
Think of games you like too.
Yeah, games I like. Pokemon. But I don't know if that'll be on there. Because it's a DS game. Games
Probably
I
not.
like. Games I like. Fallout 3. Oblivion. Fallout New Vegas won't be on there. They don't
Nope,
like
it was on there.
Oh wow. Okay.
You just gotta go for it. You said Oblivion.
Yeah,
There you go, Oblivion's there.
Oblivion, Skyrim will be there too.
You're missing the second game right there, 2011.
Let's see. 1 vs. 100. Oh no.
Nope.
Castle Crashers will be on there. I think that'll be a digital game that's on there.
Nope.
What? They have Flower on there, not Castle Crashers? Give me a freaking break. What's that stupid game? Journey.
There you go.
Journey's on there. Okay. So this is games IGN likes. So the games IGN likes. Greg Miller. What does he like? Why am I blanking on third-party games? That wouldn't be on there. Driver San Francisco. That won't be on there. It's just whatever the hell I can remember, basically now.
You're missing a big boy.
Yeah, I know I am. I'm missing a lot. My brain is just farted. Big boy.
You got another game from that studio on here.
I don't know. Yeah. What is that dumb game the Eco and
Shadow of the Colossus.
Shadow Colossus guys made? No, not those ones specifically. That one won't be on there. Those are from last generation. I forget what the hell. The one with the big friggin'
No, Last Guardian's this generation.
bird dragon.
Last Guardian's this generation.
Oh, it is?
Yep.
Oh crap! I thought it was last gen.
Nope.
Little Big Planet.
Yep.
What else? Microsoft. There's one from Microsoft I'm missing. I can't remember right now. Well, what about Red Dead?
There you go. That's the one I was thinking of.
You thinking of that one? Red Dead
Yeah.
Redemption.
There you go.
Let's see. XCOM.
No.
Surprisingly not. Okay. I thought they would love that game. Let's see. Nintendo. I feel like I'm missing Nintendo games. WarioWare. No, they hated that Wii one.
Got 3 minutes.
Crap. I'm not going to do good on this. Nintendo. Metroid Prime 3.
There you go.
Another Wii game. Shit. There's another Mario game, isn't there? Paper Mario. The stupid Super Paper Mario. Yeah,
nope.
No, they didn't. They must not like that one.
Remember, look at the years if you need to. 2011, 2009, 2013, 2010 are among the top 10.
Left 4 Dead 2.
There you go.
Left 4 Dead 1.
No, that one's on. That would have popped up.
Let's see.
You could think Valve.
Oh yeah, Portal 2.
There you go. 2 minutes.
Orange Box.
Nope.
Team Fortress 2.
Nope.
What the fuck? Okay, that's surprising. What the hell? I can't. I mean, there's some stupid RPG I'm not thinking of. God. Did a Kingdom Hearts come out that gen? No, they didn't, huh? They
Nope.
skipped. I have no idea.
Got about 1 minute left.
Yeah, I'm done. Just get it.
You gonna call it?
Yep.
All right. Let's see. We're gonna pause there. Let's see. Actually, we're just gonna do pause. Just do give up right there. Okay.
The 34%. Sorry.
All right. Who do you want to come in next, David or Gore?
Let's do David because he'll be stupider. David don't remember shit from that gen. I guess I liked a lot of 7 and 8 games that they didn't like. Probably.
All right. There's David coming in.
David's allowed to return?
Yep. All right. Yeah. Samuel, call on you next.
All right. What am I doing?
Can you name the top 100 games of the 7th generation as listed by IGN?
Fuck, no, I can't.
All right, I'm assuming it's not me then.
No.
It's
a little bit longer.
So, is it just the games from the 7th console gen?
Yes.
So what the fuck is the 7th console gen? Refresh my mind
360,
here.
PS3,
360,
Wii.
PS3, Wii.
All right, ready? And you get 10 minutes on this.
I mean, IGN loved the PS3, so you have
Ready?
an advantage.
All right.
Go.
BioShock.
Okay.
BioShock 2. BioShock Infinite.
Yep.
Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
4. That's 4.
Oh, Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare. Okay.
Modern Warfare 2.
That didn't work last time yet.
Nope.
Kyle says you're not going to get more than 15%.
Probably not.
Name the
Wii
7.
Sports.
Sorry?
Wii Sports.
Okay.
Holy shit, that's on there. Why is that on there?
Because it was a game that defined the whole generation. What do you think?
Fuck you. What the fuck else came out? Street Fighter 4.
What the fuck? Okay.
What the hell are you doing?
You got it.
Hell
That was
yeah.
on there? What the fuck? Okay.
Damn right it was on there. Revitalized the fighting game genre. What the fuck else came out 7th gen?
You only have 4 games. 5 games. What else came out?
You're a PS3 owner. Like the whole library they loved.
Yeah, but I played Wii bullshit in fighting games.
All right, you're losing time.
Fuck.
You played Wii bullshit, but you can only name one Wii game.
No, Weeb. Weeb. The fuck came out? DuckTales remastered.
Nope.
Oh.
Kyle's just like, yep.
Are you looking something up?
He's looking for his own
Look
games.
at my games. Halo 3.
Oh, I gave you the other one.
Hell yeah, Halos. I don't know, God of War 3? That came out.
Yep.
Killzone. Something. I don't know any of them.
Nope.
No Killzone 3?
Nope.
No.
Resistance.
Nope.
You're
I'll just tell
just
you that
like
now.
me. You're just like me.
The fuck else came out? Shit. Mag. Why not? Maybe Mag got on there.
No, Mag was terrible.
Fuck you. I enjoyed Mag.
Yeah, you and the 4 other people who played it.
PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royal.
What the hell? Yes, that shitty Smash ripoff got its
Damn.
top 100.
Casey in the chat. Kyle's going to give David so much shit for this.
Fucking Kingdom Hearts.
Nope, they skipped the whole generation.
They skipped. No, because they had the Kingdom Hearts remasters on there.
No.
Yes, they gave that a 9 out of 10.
Hell yeah.
Generation.
They would.
Remasters.
Damn right they would. Tokyo Jungle, even though I doubt that's on there.
Tokyo Jungle?
Nope.
Fucking great game. God damn it. Deadpool.
Why don't you just put Africa?
Injustice.
I didn't think of that one, but I don't think you'll be on there.
Army of Two.
Army of 2?
Sleeping Dogs.
Oh, that might be on here. There you go.
What?
Sleeping Dogs is fantastic.
It is good.
Halo Wars.
Top 100?
Sorry?
Halo Wars.
Halo Wars?
Hell yeah.
You're just naming any Halo game.
Heavenly Sword.
Heavenly Sword was 2 hours long.
Hell yeah. Pokemon. There's bound to be some Pokemon shit on there.
No, they don't
no
have
handheld.
DS games.
Oh, fuck. Deadly Premonition.
No, Deadly Premonition got a 7, bro.
Who gives a shit? Good fucking time.
This is you're supposed to think like that.
Final Fantasy 13.
I don't think so.
Nope.
Damn. All right. Well, good. It doesn't deserve to be on there. Dead Rising.
There you
Oh,
go.
that's a good one.
Also, Deadly Premonition got 2 out of 10 from IGN.
Hell yeah.
Dead Rising?
2.
Nope. That's surprising, actually.
I don't.
What? Dead Rising? Of course, it was like an 8, bro.
Yeah, but that was a pretty good showcase though.
But it was like it was not a very long game, and it
4.5 minutes left, David.
Jesus Christ.
You're at 9%.
Fucking 99 Nights. Why not?
Dude, guess some fucking Nintendo games. I'm gonna give you that.
I don't know what the fuck. I don't know. Goddamn.
Wii, the most popular fucking
Epic
console.
Mickey.
Epic Mickey.
Epic Mickey.
Nope.
Yes, that classic.
Don't give any hints. I want to see how he actually doing. Apparently.
I don't know. Baroque.
What?
It's probably not on there. Don't worry about it. Mad World.
What?
Mad World, he
World.
said.
Mad World.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's totally on there.
Trauma Center.
Trauma Center, the shitty DS port to the Wii.
Hell yeah. Tatsunoko versus Capcom.
Yeah.
Hold on, Tatsunoko. Like that?
Gonna get some
I
dead
have to
creatures.
look it up to get the spelling.
The Conduit, come on. The classic game.
Fucking Mario Galaxy.
There you fucking go.
Jesus
A couple of hell no's in the chat right now.
I thought I did really
Dragon
well.
Guard 3.
That's this generation.
No, Dragon Guard 3 was PS3.
Oh, was it? That was PS4.
Yeah. No.
No, it's not anyway. Don't worry about it.
All right, that's fine.
2.5 minutes left.
Fortune Street.
Oh my god.
The hell's Fortune Street?
Is that like Square Enix Mario Party?
It's a Dragon Quest thing.
This is not Famitsu's top 100.
I don't fucking know. I don't. What the fuck the kids playing? I don't know. I'm an old man.
God damn it. And Samuel gave up early too. He's like, I think I'm good. I'm just gonna give up now.
What the fuck else came out?
It's one of the most popular game series of all time.
Amy.
I wish that would be on here. 1 minute. Sorry?
Borderlands.
There you go.
Oh, I forgot about that.
I'll give you 2. You didn't even say 2. I should have given that to you, but I'll just say 2 for you.
Watchmen. The end is nigh.
No, yeah.
I forgot that was a thing.
That got like a 3 out of 10.
I don't know. Any of the fucking Silent Hills?
The first $20 XBLA game. It was like 2 hours long.
Folklore. Why not?
What?
Folklore.
Folklore?
That was a fucking great game.
You got less than a minute left.
Not.
Kyle's about to get fucking... Kyle's about to be right.
Valkyria Chronicles.
Valkyria Chronicles.
Nope.
Demon Souls.
There you go.
Oh.
Splatterhouse.
Splatterhouse?
30 seconds.
3D Game Heroes.
There you go. I think that might be here.
No
Nope,
way.
never mind.
God damn it.
No
20
way.
seconds left.
Front Mission Evolved. Why not?
Nope. 7, 6, 5.
Persona 4 Arena.
Persona
Alright.
4.
You're done.
Fuck yeah.
12%.
Jesus fucking Christ. Zelda, bro. Come on.
What fucking Zelda game came out on?
There's 2 of them.
Oh, there wasn't.
Skyward Sword and Twilight Princess, bro.
And
Come on.
Grand Theft Auto?
Grand Theft Auto 4.
No Grand Theft Auto game of value came out at that time. It's fine.
Nico.
Alright.
Gore's
Fucking kids play these days.
Gore's
I
gonna
don't
fucking
give a shit.
smear everyone.
Gore's gonna destroy us here.
All right, 35 minutes later. All right.
Okay, so David did absolutely atrociousness. Samuel surprisingly did better than.
What is this?
Can you name the top 100 games of the 7th generation as listed by IGN?
IGN's bullshit.
Do you want to know what the percentages were?
Sure.
Samuel got what, 33 or 34?
34.
And David got 12.
Wow.
I don't know what fucking kids play. I don't give a shit.
So the timer's 18
Kids.
minutes. I'm giving you just 10 minutes.
Kids, it was a fucking decade ago, man.
All right, whenever,
Yeah, I don't
whenever
know
you're
what
ready,
fucking
Gore.
those kids play.
You good?
Huh?
You ready to go?
Am I good? What? Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Let's go.
All right. Portal, Skyrim, Portal 2, Left 4 Dead, Halo 3.
Left 4 Dead's not on there.
Okay, then fucking get rid of it. What are you doing? Left 4 Dead 2, maybe?
Yeah, all right.
Oh, there you go.
And it was awesome?
Now I forgot. Uncharted
Halo.
2, Halo 3. Thank you. Uncharted 3, Uncharted 2, any Uncharted, Halo 1, Halo 2, Halo 3. Fuck it. I mean, it's not 7th gen. Fuck it. Halo 4. Yeah. Oblivion. Put Oblivion.
Fuck.
Let's see. Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 1 and 2.
Only 4 is on there.
4.
Yeah,
I'll
that's
do
one.
4.
Actually, no, there's another one.
Call of Duty. I guess Black Ops.
There you go.
Black Ops. Probably.
There you go.
All right, so you're about tied with David.
Twilight Princess.
All right, now you're tied with David.
I wasn't counting that because that was a fucking GameCube release as well. Fuck off.
It was a Wii game. Though.
Actually, it came out on Wii first.
Yeah, it came out on Wii first. I know.
Yeah, it's a GameCube game.
I had to wait a couple months. But I don't know, some stupid ass shit. That's number 1 too. Red Dead Redemption, Grand Theft Auto 4, Grand Theft Auto 5, technically.
Forgot about 5 on the last one.
Grand Theft Audio.
Now you beat David.
All right, cool. Mass Effect 1, Mass Effect 2, Mass Effect 3, maybe.
Oh shit.
Maybe. It's 3 on there.
Nope.
Yeah. Some Pokemon games, maybe. I don't know.
No DS games.
Well,
I can't think of anything on the Wii proper.
Wii games. Skyward Sword, maybe. Skyward Sword might be there. I'm looking at that 2007. I don't know what that could be. 2007. What else came out in 2007? Fallout 3. That's probably 5.
That's 2008.
Yeah, I knew it. No, I meant number 5 because I saw 2008 there. 2007. I'm trying to figure out what that number
series?
1. Fallout?
Yep.
I guess New Vegas. It's surprising if it's there.
Is that on there? I forgot if it was or not.
It was a glitchy mess when it first came out, so they reviewed it poorly.
26.
Remember that freezing every hour on the hour on PS3.
What else?
All Bethesda games are shit on PS3 because of the save glitch.
Yep.
Metroid Prime 3.
Yep.
Okay. Resident Evil 5. Probably not.
Resident Evil.
Resident Evil 5. Resident Evil. Yeah,
6.
Yeah, okay. I was going to say 6.
What a shit game.
What a great game. 2013. Last of Us. Bioshock Infinite, maybe. They gave that like a 9.6, so it better be on there.
2's not on there.
Yeah. I didn't say 2. I knew it wasn't going to be on there. Nobody liked that fucking game. Yeah, I know you did. About Okami. That was on a Wii. And remember their IGN logo was on there.
Nope.
Yeah. I mean, it was a PS2 game, but it went to Wii.
I know.
Yeah. Mortal Kombat, the 9th one. It's called Mortal Kombat.
Nope.
Yeah.
I'd be surprised if that was on there.
Yeah. 2000. I see 2005. Resistance.
No.
Condemned.
Oh, I know what it is.
Condemned. Yeah, it is. Huh?
Wow.
I was thinking of like fucking launch game. That was the only one that I remember being good.
I'm surprised it's on it.
And that's also Xbox. So I mean, there's not much because Xbox came out 2005. 2009. Sure, no, I'm sure. 2000. Looking at dates. 2013. 2011.
My eyes are so bad I didn't even need to see the dates till now. I know Adrian told me about it a bunch of times. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
They didn't help me at all. I don't fucking know when shit came out.
So, Kick No 4. So, IGN listed the top 100 games of the 7th generation, which is the 360, PS3, and Wii. Where's listing those off?
Oh, 40 minutes in, people now need to know. I don't know. Hmm. I don't know. Dragon Age 2, 1, 2, one of them. Origins would be called.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh wow.
Uh,
I didn't expect them to like that
Gore
game
got
so much.
some cheers in the chat so far.
cool.
I said some indie games.
Okay. Limbo. What's in the game?
Oh yeah.
How about Castle Crashers?
That's
Talk about
not on
indie
there.
games.
No,
Weirdly enough.
Yeah.
that was the first one I guessed. It's a
Yeah.
classic.
It's a classic. I'm trying to figure out what that 2007 is. Number 1. Oh, it's Mario Galaxy.
Yep.
That's probably what it is. Yeah. Galaxy 2, put that there too. That's somewhere. Yeah, there you go. Galaxy 2 is better, but okay. 20, looking at the years here. 2000. That's another 2005. 360 launch game, I'm assuming. Because Wii and fucking PS3 was not out.
Yep.
Got about 3 minutes.
I got 3 minutes. What do you mean I got 3 minutes?
Yeah, 3 minutes. I'm cutting everyone off at 10 minutes because it was 18-minute timer.
Okay. Max Payne 3?
Hmm.
No.
That was a good one. That was a good guess.
Yeah,
Rockstar is always up there.
yeah, somewhere. I was gonna say LA Noir. I guess I can try, but I'm sure that's not there.
Nope.
They put
Oh.
dots for the LA though, but yeah, I don't think so anyway.
They freaking hate LA Noir because of the workers' issues.
Okay.
Team
How
Bondi.
about Alan Wake? Is that in there?
That should be in here, I think. Nope.
Nah.
Oh man. Only us Xbox guys liked Alan Wake.
2005. Gears of War 1, 2, and 3, maybe.
3's on there.
That's 26. 2006, I mean.
Huh?
Gears
I-
of War
I-
is 2006.
And I got you on Gears of War 3.
Yeah, Gears of War was still 360 though, so it count. 2012. What was good in 2012?
One minute left.
That's something I want to guess it for, and guess it after the timer.
Okay.
Twenty seconds.
Mario Kart on Wii. Smash Brothers Brawl.
Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I
They-
can't believe I fucking won. Jesus
Is
Christ.
Fear on there? Any
Fear?
of the Fear games?
Fear?
I don't think so.
You
Fear was a
forgot-
PC game.
I forgot
first,
Wii Sports.
They were big
Wii
on
Sports.
PS3.
So
Oh, then we have to go through them all. God damn it!
Let's read them off real quick.
I can't
Jesus
believe I won.
Christ.
Can't believe I won.
So from the ones
Well,
that
if I
Gore
didn't
didn't
have to wait for
Minecraft,
40 minutes, I'm
Jesus.
fucking half asleep.
So the one that Gore's missed. So Minecraft Journey, Rock Band, Assassin's Creed 2, Half-Life 2 Episode 2, Arkham City, Wii Sports, Street Fighter 4, Arkham Asylum, Dark Souls, Dead Space, Borderlands 2, Braid, The Walking Dead, Geometry Wars, Tomb Raider
Braid?
2013,
Oh,
Pac-Man
okay.
Championship Edition, Burnout Paradise, Deus Ex, Human Revolution, Spelunky, Mirror's Edge, Trials Evolution, Super Meat Boy, Dark Souls 2, Fable 2, Forza 4, South Park, Stick of Truth, Witcher 2, Far Cry 3, FIFA 12, that's weird, Bayonetta, Fez, Little Big Planet, Infamous 2, Metal Gear Solid 4, Rayman Legends, Shadow Complex, Rainbow Six Vegas, Flower, Catherine, God of War 3, Dishonored, Demon Souls, Bad Company 2, XCOM, Gran Turismo
I'm
6.
surprised Bad Company 2 made it.
I'm not. I can see that one. Gran Turismo 6, New Super Mario Bros. Wii, Brothers, A Tale of Two Sons, Heavy Rain, Saints Row 3rd, Ni no Kuni, Samuel's favorite game, Guitar Hero 3, Xenoblade Chronicles, Spec Ops The Line, Lego Marvel Superheroes, Crackdown, Skylanders, alright, Sleeping Dogs, Need for Speed Hot Pursuit, Splinter Cell Blacklist, Unfinished Swan, State of Decay, Dance Central, DJ Hero, Vanquish, Assassin's Creed 4, Viva Pinata, Trouble in Paradise, and Skate 2.
Flower's not even a fucking video game. What is it on that list for?
I can't believe Halo 4 is higher than Halo 3. That's stupid.
Yeah, me too.
I had a better
know.
story.
No, it did not.
Halo 3 went on way too long.
Dude, Halo 4 is literally just you running with a freaking USB drive and sticking it to a computer until you fight some demon.
Well, Halo 3 is just going after that thing from Little Shop of Horrors, and that's it.
Oh, you say Little Big Planet.
Sure.
All right. Well,
I can't believe I won. I won that, Adrian. I didn't. I
Congratulations,
gave up. I gave up like 4 minutes early.
Yeah. Congrats, my dude. But technically, I won though. Cause,
Yeah, so Gore does get the point.
Yeah.
Why?
Because you're not on the thing.
So that
Hell
leaves Gore at 13 points, David at 5.
yeah.
I need another revenge episode, probably, like a couple of them. All right. Let's go to news, and we'll get through some of this because,
Yeah, I hope so.
Yep. Gamescom Open Night Live happened earlier today. It was a thing. Really,
What a great news.
So,
don't you know Black Ops is promoting war propaganda according to The Verge because Ronald Reagan is in the trailer.
He is in the
and
trailer.
it's like
It's going to be a big
out.
part of the game too.
It's so ridiculous. That article was so dumb. I don't know why they think that they're going to be promoting. Obviously, all the Black Ops games are like critiquing Black Ops, like from the first game to all of them. Like they're like actually Black Ops is like a bad thing, but for some reason The Verge like spurged out and like talked about why it's promoting war crimes and the 2020 election they shouldn't be doing this, and it's like, oh my god, what are you doing?
Speaking of those, so Black Ops got shown off. Gore, what do you think about it?
I don't care. It was a fucking cutscene where everybody sat down on a fucking table. I mean, that was literally it. They didn't show anything.
It was. They didn't even show anything.
But I mean, if we're gonna talk about the actual fucking reveal trailer, then the reveal trailer was good. Yeah, because they showed shit. It was like, I don't know. I mean, like fucking Gamescom ended up just showing. There's 10 seconds in the reveal trailer where they sit down and talk to Ronald Reagan. They just showed that, except it was 3 minutes long. But the reveal trailer actually showed shit like Woods is back, Mason's back, even though I couldn't recognize him at all. Hudson's back, who I don't even remember, so whatever. And it looks like a Call of Duty game. I mean, it's Cold War, but it still looks like a Call of Duty game. Like everything's blowing up every 5 seconds.
Which makes no sense because then it's a hot war.
But that's the thing though. Like they did a World War II game, World War II obviously, which shit blew up. Don't get me wrong, but World War II was not a Michael Bay movie, I would say, where like you're on a train and then it derails and explodes. There's a scene where you're on it. You have to get on a train in World War II, and you jump off the train as it's exploding and flipping, and you're like dodging it while you're on the ground. Which I'm like, I played Call of Duty 2, and that never happened in Call of Duty 2.
But that's not as shocking. Like World at War was shocking. World at War was a shocking game. Like when you started off and they were torturing you, and then like people jumped out of trees. That was way more exhilarating than these stupid explosions.
Yeah, exactly. So I was hoping they would do that with World War II. They didn't. I mean, there's a whole stealth sequence where you're like pretending to be a German in some fucking place. It's just.
Was Call of Duty World War II the last time we had a World War II game?
World at War.
No.
World War II was like a couple of years ago.
No, because you had World War One with Battlefield.
Yeah, I think that was the same year. No, that was a year before World War II.
It's funny to these kids.
But yeah, I mean that makes sense. But 2018 was Black Ops 4, which didn't even have a campaign, so it didn't matter. And 2019 went back to Modern Warfare.
And then you had Battlefield. I think the last one before that was Battlefield 1943.
I just love that. I mean, every one of these Call of Duty games do well. Even the lesser ones, Infinite Warfare and Ghosts, like those still do well.
Infinite Warfare and Ghosts did better than these ones.
I don't know.
Ghost was like the last huge Call of Duty.
Really? Because I heard Modern Warfare did extremely well, especially with this Warzone shit.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Well, yeah.
I think Infinite Warfare is the least selling of like the more recent Call of Duty. Obviously, the original games are the least selling, but
I think it did better than World War II.
I think it did. Because I don't think World War II was like as big of a thing as they thought it would be, considering it's boots on the ground. They said that every 5 fucking seconds when they were talking about that game.
But
they said that because then they had like those weird Call of Duties where like jetpacks and stuff were involved.
Yeah, I know. But
people hated it.
That was the only thing they had for World War II was boots on the ground. That was the big selling feature, is shit that you had 5 Call of Duties ago.
It's funny that you have to explain to kids how all the modern like gun games that we had now, that was what World War II was back in the 7th generation for us, for sure. It was constant that. Even
Call of Duty 4 broke the trend.
Yeah,
it was all World War II
stuff. That's cool.
It was all World War II and like futuristic stuff, and then Call of Duty 4 was the first game.
Every Medal of Honor, every Battlefield, every Call of Duty back then was. Even like there was like games like Men of Valor. Nobody knows what that game is. Like Conflict, the Conflict games, Brothers in Arms. They were all World War II. I think Conflict did Vietnam.
What I really miss about those early World War II games, though, is like Call of Duty Big Red 1, even though it was like a crappy game. Well, what I mean is like it wasn't the highest quality Call of Duty game. They put a lot of effort into like the history. Like Activision like funded historical effort and stuff to get like all the guns and stuff right, and like to get like people who were actually there to talk about it.
Now some of the games get the like the Band of Brothers.
Well, now they take the swastika out of the World War II games, and it's like, well, that was there. I don't know.
This game forced me to be a Nazi. Nobody forced you to do shit.
Oh Jesus!
Don't play the fucking game. No one says, "Oh, you're a Nazi. That means you hate Jews now." Like, what the fuck? It's like you're just playing a video game. Who gives a shit? It's bad guys and good guys.
It's supposed to be a historical event. I don't know.
Well, even like the multiplayer doesn't fucking matter. It was like when Battlefield 5 was coming out. I was like, why is there females in my World War II game? Doesn't make any sense. Like, who gives a shit? You gonna fucking inspect their genitals after you kill them and fucking the multiplayer? Who gives a fuck? It's immersion breaking. You know what's immersion breaking? When you die and come back 5 fucking seconds later. That's immersion breaking. You know what else is immersion breaking? All the fucking glitches in Battlefield, because every one of those games has tons and tons of glitches.
There was that. I saw some people complain there's gender neutral people in the Cold War. No, that wasn't a thing.
Wait, what?
Like, because you could be a your character in Black Ops.
Your created character. Okay.
Can be gender neutral, but it's like.
It's a little weird.
But why do you care? Like nothing about this is historical accurate anymore.
No, definitely not when they're saying Reagan hooked up with the main characters from Black Ops 1 and told them to go and do some shit. Like, what the fuck? Like,
it reminds me of a picture.
Go do some Black Ops shit.
It reminds me of a picture I saw on
Facebook.
Wasn't
Mason like a terrorist or something that by the end of Black Ops 1, like the numbers and all that?
Well, what you have to remember is that Black Ops 1 ends in like the modern times.
That's true.
And this whole game takes place in the 80s. So.
Yeah, because this is in between Black Ops 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Because 2 was almost all modern except for a couple flashbacks. I think.
It started in Vietnam.
It reminds me.
Yeah.
I saw a picture on Facebook where it was like one of the early Assassin's Creed where it's like, quote, "We removed the crossbow to maintain historical accuracy."
And you're jumping into barrels of hay.
And now it shows like you riding unicorns in Odyssey or whatever.
I didn't play Red Dead Redemption for accuracy. So when you get like one of the horses from like the Four Horsemen or whatever, and like fuck it, I don't care.
Well, to be fair, they did do the historical accuracy crap in 2.
In what, Red Dead Redemption 2 or?
Yeah, like remember the balls shrank?
The balls. Well, that's not even historical accuracy. That's just that's horse accuracy.
Yeah, horse accuracy.
Well, that's funny because like that's a funny article. They only did that so Kotaku could make an article about it.
I love that there's an animator.
Because that wasn't hard to code. They just had to make the thing. All right, when you get into this certain environment, they go wham.
I want to be the developer that's there like. Hey, so what'd you do? Oh, I worked in this game, Red Dead Redemption 2, and the girl's like, "Oh, I heard about that game. What'd you do in it?" Well,
I made them
bigger. The balls again.
The balls on the horse, I made them bigger. I went in the 3DS Max or whatever they use, and I took the scale tool. I went, and I was like, "All right, cool," and then I made it like.
But anyway, so Gamescom opened with that.
The balls.
Anyway,
with the balls. The reveal trailer is great though. I thought it was really good. I mean, you could say war crime or fight. I don't care. I'm playing Call of Duty for explosions at this point anyway. I mean, I'd rather them be good than just explosion fodder. But you know what?
Before I get to the rest, Gord, you watch pre-show?
Yeah, there's a couple. There was that Scarlet Nexus game, which is like a hack and slash anime game, and they showed that at the Xbox thing. It looks fine. It looks like a slash and hack or whatever.
I hear Quantum Error.
Quantum Error looks like Doom 3. Kyle said that too in the chat. Shout outs to Kyle. It looks like Doom 3. Like you just go around a space station. There's evil shit, and you have to like use the flashlight. You have the shock. It looks like a horror game, but
right.
Sure, Doom 3 for sure. But it had like the worst voice acting I think I've ever heard in the trailer. I mean, the game looked pretty good, but it was like that kind of trailer voiceover. It's like, I must save the planet or something like that. Or it's just like it's like really over like melodramatic and bad. And you could tell like the game will probably not have any voice acting like that anyway. It's just for the trailer. And then after that, I think they showed
Dirt 5.
Dirt 5, but they showed something at the end too. I forgot what it was.
World Evolution.
Oh yeah, it's coming to Switch. Yeah, and it looked barfy.
Unknown 9.
Oh, Unknown 9 looked kind of cool. It was like a game. It was a little weird because it confused me and Kyle when we were watching it because we watched it and it was kind of cool looking. It was like she uses like it's like a little girl in India. She uses like time powers whenever she's attacked or whatever or something. I mean, you don't really know too much. But then at the end, because it looked like the game was like, oh, you play as this little girl in India and she has time powers. She stops time. And then at the end of the fucking trailer, it just shows like 5 white people just like, it was just like a picture, just like them still like posing. And I'm like, well, who the fuck are we playing then? Like, I'm confused. Because I don't want to play these generic ass characters. I want to play as the little India girl. India girl. Yeah, look, generic white people. Look at them. It's like, all right. Cool. And I think that was it for the pre-show.
And then so then we go to Call of Duty. Got Doom Eternal DLC.
Yeah, it looks good. I mean, I'm sure they showed some new stuff. It was kind of quick teaser and stuff, but you know,
it looks really good.
It does look good. I mean, it's more Doom Eternal. I'll take it.
We got the World's War Dragon Age behind the scenes.
Yeah, that was the shittiest thing I've seen since the last time EA did this fucking stupid shit. EA needs to stop with the behind the scenes stuff. It's just embarrassing every time. They don't have anything to show. Don't fucking show it. Don't be like, oh, Dragon Age 4. And then it's like, hey, I'm petting my dog. Oh, man, we can't wait to show you Dragon Age 4 when it's done in 5 years. Don't. And they dare show literal alpha footage where the environments are gray scale. There's no fucking textures, and you're fighting a blocky looking monster. And they dared show that as if like, hey,
super early.
good, right?
This is stuff to make you realize.
How is it early though? They showed this game 2 years ago. They announced it. How's it this early still?
It was probably like pre-production.
Did Anthem fuck them up that bad? Like,
well,
yeah, probably.
Why are they showing
Anthem and just make this game?
It's the same issue. It's the same issue with Starfield and Elder Scrolls 6.
Only Starfield didn't fucking show behind the scenes.
No, I know.
It's just
I know.
They announced it. That's it.
What I'm saying is they announced Dragon Age because of Anthem, and they're like, hey, by the way,
I don't think so. Before Anthem came out.
No, because people were upset. People were upset at Fallout 76, so Bethesda came out and said, hey, fuck, Starfield and Elder Scrolls 6 happening. Cool, bye. And
no, it was before Fallout 76 even came out that they announced Starfield.
No, I know, but people were upset about Fallout 76 being a thing, and then now BioWare had Anthem, and they're like, oh fuck, Dragon Age, we're doing it. Bye. They just want to do it to say like, oh, we're doing something else, so don't get too upset at us. But it is too early. They shouldn't have shown this. Like I agree. I'm saying that, and I'm not defending it either. I'm saying that's why it's so early out.
Why didn't they just show?
I know why it's.
Why didn't they
early.
just show a logo? Like,
that's pretty much. Did it? You know what? Funny enough, they didn't even do that. And
no,
this behind the scenes
happening.
Like they could have showed a logo.
They don't have the name. I bet that's why.
Well, but they could still show a logo. Like they use the Dragon Age font. There's a font, and then put a 4 at the end of it. Like there you go.
Yeah.
And I Dragon Age game.
And they even showed behind the scenes of voice actors voicing characters, where I'm like, you're not even at the point in the game where you should worry about voice acting. Like, especially now when people are stuck at home, you shouldn't even worry about this now. You should make the fucking game first, actually have it semi-finished, and then worry about the voice acting.
You want to bet that the voice acting is used to like make the vertical slice demo we're gonna see in about a year and a half?
Yeah, but like, why now?
Like, they needed something, and I get they shouldn't have. But I get
they didn't need anything.
They scraped together anything they could have. But I agree, it's like EA, you just didn't need to show. You didn't need to show up. Like just
it was fine. It was like the behind the scenes was so stupid too. Because I mean, don't get me wrong, I like when developers get to talk about their games. That's cool. But it's just like them sitting there like, man, we can't wait to show you something. I'm like, you don't got anything. You're showing us like, oh, here's here's a gray texture. Like
that's not to say a knock against the developers. It's not saying
no. I mean, it's a knock against EA because I know they probably forced them to do it.
Right.
Yeah. This is probably more
EA is fucking BioWare up completely. Like, I believe it's EA. I really do. I know there was, like, some internal thing. Like, BioWare kind of rushed this or whatever. But I swear if BioWare was not owned by EA, period, this would never happen. None of this.
But BioWare was not owned by EA. They wouldn't have any money. So
I don't know. Their games did pretty well, and then they got bought by EA. So
yeah, they got bought by EA because they were in debt.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Well, maybe they should have got shut down then. I don't know. And then they could have made it. Then they could have made a different studio. All the talented
BioWare
people could win. BioWare 2. Or like I don't know, maybe get bought up by Microsoft right now if they could hold out for this long. Hold on for another 13 years or something. But
anyway, yeah, that was bad. That was like. All it is reinforce the idea that all your fans will be waiting forever.
Only thing worse than that is right after this, what they fucking pulled on this show.
Yeah, so the next announcement had Doc Brown coming out.
No, you have to announce it right because it was literally Jeff Keighley doing his thing where he's like anyway, that looked really cool, and then something interrupts him. He does that all the time where he's talking about this, and then something interrupts him, and he goes whoa. And it's the Back to the Future music, and then they do like the fucking going back in time with the fucking burn marks on the road, whatever. And then Doc Brown, Christopher Lloyd, and his 85-year-old ass shows up, and he's just there, and he's like, oh, he does this Doc Brown shit. And Jeff Keighley's like, what? And then he's like, I don't know, man. You want to play Surgeon Simulator 2? And then that was it. Which, by the way, if it was like Back to the Future DLC,
I was gonna say it's not a Back to the Future game.
No, it was Surgeon Simulator 2, and that's it. Even though they treated it like it was a shadow drop, but it fucking had a release date today, and at the end they said, yeah, it's out today. Surprise! I'm like, fucking, we already know it was out today. Like, So there you go. That was shitty because me and Kyle were like, "Oh, Back to the Future Telltale," because Telltale's back, and maybe that's like getting remastered or something, which isn't a crazy idea. I don't know why you shake your fucking head, but it's like it's not a crazy idea at all considering all these fucking Telltale. I don't know why you're fucking laughing. I really don't understand.
Like,
I know you don't really give a shit about games that much, but it's not.
I'm like in all actuality, I'm actually like laughing at the fact that they did that because it is dumb. It is like.
It's a giant commercial. Why are you surprised?
Yeah, because Jeff Keighley like had an interview the other day. He had the interview the other day.
Why did Christopher Lloyd, who's like 90 years old, come out talk about a fucking? He's reading off of a fucking computer screen. Obviously, kept looking to his fucking right
because all Jeff Keighley and all these weird rich producers could think about is what is some nerd stuff that we could fill this hour with, and they pulled it out of their butt.
So yeah, because Jeff Keighley had a
commercial.
Jeff Keighley had an interview the other day,
sure.
And he talked about how like he just like the way he started his career started with just kind of like throwing a YOLO email out there, and it just happened to work, and just a chain of events got to where he was.
G4,
and he's like. Yeah, sometimes I just do that. Like that's how I got Elon Musk to go to the Game Award. I shot him an email I'm like, hey Elon, we do this Game Award thing. You want to come down? And there's a seat for you. Like sure. So I'm sure the same thing he sent it out to Doc Brown himself.
And he'd do it too. Like he goes on random stuff all the time.
Yeah, no,
he was into Oogie Love, so obviously it did anything.
And I'm not laughing to like make fun of you guys. I'm more laughing to make fun of the fact that like it's silly that they did the music. It's like if it's one thing if they just like.
That's all Christopher Lloyd's known for, unless you want to talk about Roger Rabbit.
I'm not even saying that. I'm saying it's sillier to tease you for even a little bit that it's going to be a game about them. It's like.
I know he's in Kingdom Hearts, isn't he?
They had to license
Christopher Lloyd voice.
They had to license that music. That's the thing that you should be talking about. They had to pay to license the music.
It's just weird that they presented. I feel like. If it was like a cameo, whatever, I guess. But the fact that they kind of tease you for even a little bit, thinking, "Oh, it's gonna be a game." That's where they kind of get you at, right? But Surgeon Simulator 2.
Kyle says they bought a Christopher Lloyd cameo.
Yeah, they completely botched it. It's like if he came out and said like, I don't know.
No, they bought it on Cameo. Like they
where they get like Master Chief.
Yeah.
Be like, hey, this is Master Chief. Happy birthday, Jonathan.
Yeah. It's like, happy birthday, Surgeon Simulator 2. It's like, I don't know. It was really stupid. It could have been cool, even if he didn't announce a Back to the Future game. But he just
should have had Dr. House introduce it. That would have made more sense.
Yeah, a House game. Fuck it.
They could have just had Christopher Lloyd just be there, just talking about being at Gamescom and just like hoping gamers stay insane.
We got George Clooney. He was in the ER.
Anyway, the next announcement was equally as bizarre. Was a bridge constructor, The Walking Dead.
Yeah, that was stupid as fuck. Bridge Constructor is not a game I like. I played the original. I don't like it. But it's one of those reveals where it's like they have the live action and you're like, oh, what is this going to be? And Jeff Keighley built it up like no one's going to expect this shit.
Dude, I'm telling you, as soon as he started giggling like he started giggling away like no one could believe it. Yeah, I'm like, no, this is going to be some joke game.
Oh, fuck that. Jeff Keighley shouldn't joke around.
I mean, they made like
last year.
They made like a Narcos like XCOM type game. So I don't know what
I heard it was shit, no surprise there.
Terrible.
After that
they made a Peaky Blinders game recently that I heard was shit too.
Yeah, I saw that.
Peaky Blinders? What the fuck? Peaky.
After that we had Sam Max VR, which is cool.
That looks great.
That's cool. That looks great. The actual trailer came out after the fucking event, which I'm like, because all it was like a 30-second like, we're here, Max, and then Max is like,
I'm gonna go delve into those games again.
Is it like a first person, like you're looking around?
Yeah, I wonder if you're gonna actually play as one of the characters, or you're gonna be like a spectator or whatever.
I think you're gonna be like a third part of their.
Yeah, like Sam's like, hey, why don't you go pick up the gun and put it in your head?
Oh my god!
And then they have to solve.
Put it in your hand. I'll pull the trigger. Eh?
Yeah, do it.
See?
Yeah, we'll solve your murder.
After that, we had the longest World of Warcraft Shadowlands.
Yeah, like you know what? This is the thing. I actually really like the World of Warcraft anime.
I'm gonna get a water.
Sure.
Keep talking.
All right, go fuck off. I really like the animated shorts for World of Warcraft. They're really good. the CG one,
because it's not a 2004 video game.
Yeah, and BioWare. I mean BioWare, whatever. Blizzard, yeah. But all the bees. Blizzard is really good at making an animated short, even if it's for something I don't really care about, like World of Warcraft. And I always watch their animated shorts. For World of Warcraft, I think they're great. I don't know what's going on, but they look great. This was literally a slideshow. It was a slideshow. It's one of those animation things where like people talk, but they're just like stand there. It's like a cartoon, and then they do this and they move like that or whatever.
It's like a visual novel game.
And it's 8 minutes. Yeah, exactly. It's 8 minutes of that. 8 minutes of just watching these things, and I'm like, I don't know what the fucking story is about, and it's really slow and boring. And I'm just like, it's like 8 minutes.
They don't want to show you a 2004.
I want to.
I'd rather see the 2004 game.
I want to give the benefit of the doubt and say like, oh, that might be a COVID thing.
Yeah.
But they said none of us are gonna play it. None of us are gonna play the
No, but I agree with Gore. A lot of games, even like I know Gore usually reacts to a lot of them too. Like Apex does them well, Blizzard does them well, obviously with Overwatch, and World of Warcraft too. They've always been well, but I want to give them the benefit of the doubt and say that maybe it was because
Diablo ones are great.
I want to say it's because of COVID that maybe they just weren't able to get the quality up to snuff with an animation.
I just think it's because it's World of Warcraft. World of Warcraft, like they just don't care.
They've done well before with that.
Yeah, their CG animation.
WoW still makes them a good chunk of money.
I know it does, but they're not. But now so does Overwatch. Overwatch is their baby now, and WoW's not the baby anymore.
WoW still makes them far more money than Overwatch, guaranteed.
Maybe
I don't think so.
Millions of subscribers subscribing at fucking $10 a month.
Is it still millions? I thought it was like it dropped down.
It has
the last reported number was around like 8 million.
Damn, 8 million people playing that 2004 game.
Yeah,
they should look up some new games.
They probably just never canceled their subscription. AOL still has like a couple million people who are paying dial-ups, and they don't know.
That's because there's still a lot of areas
they don't know.
No, they don't know. There's a large 70% of the AOL subscriptions out there are people who don't know they're subscribed. Something like crazy like that. And they just haven't bothered to cancel the subscription.
How the fuck have it's not expired out?
Grandmas are still alive.
It doesn't expire. Like the people
cancel.
People can expire.
They can just keep fucking going and going and going.
Fucking.
Do you know how monthly like payments work? It just like takes the money out of your account. It's like, there you go. You got another month of this shitty fucking internet.
Setting up through a card, and your card either expires. Technically, they're not supposed to charge it if it's a different expiration.
But a lot of people back then linked.
Use their bank account. Yeah.
Oh, that's fucking stupid.
But grandmas out there probably still have it. So.
Shout out to you, grandmas.
In about 10 years, they won't even worry about them because they'll be
dead.
I mean, finding a computer with a modem to dial up is hard enough these days. You have to get an external thing.
Anyway, you have to try. You have to try to get shitty internet.
We had Warhammer Storm.
I actually want to talk about the game.
Huh? What?
No, it's fine.
He wants to talk about Warhammer.
I actually kind of want to talk about that, but
okay, go ahead. Tell us about it. Tell us about your World of Warcraft takes.
So the interesting thing about this is they're going back to what happened at the end of Wrath of Lich King. So in Wrath of Lich King, they finally went ahead, killed Arthas, and a new Lich King was formed. And so, anyways, new Lich King happens because there always has to be a Lich. New Lich King had to take the stand because there always has to be a Lich King, and it was kind of cool, although kind of frustrating to see Uther again, just because Blizzard has given up on just letting characters fucking die to the point where, I mean, that was Sylvanas' whole fucking storyline for the last 3 expansions with World of Warcraft is bitch is afraid of permanently dying and she's running out of Valkyrie to replace her if she dies. And so it's kind of weird to be like, okay, if there's an afterlife and you're gonna go ahead and be this fucking herald to people that die, let's go fucking get Arthas because that motherfucker's been fucking up shit way too much and needs to be punished for it. And I don't know, it just feels weird because goddammit, Blizzard, just let your fucking characters die and actually just not exist anymore. Let them be dead. And all right, you can continue on.
Well, I'm just doing Wu-Tang. Good. I gotta entertain myself. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, but you're a little joker. Go ahead, keep going.
Nah, I said the bulk of it.
Okay.
All right, we got Warhammer Stormground.
So StarCraft is better anyway. So it doesn't matter.
Yeah, agreed.
Warhammer Stormground. I don't really have anything to say about that.
It looks like a one of those hero shooters that will die instantly.
Yeah,
There's too many Warhammer games coming out.
So Gore had a comment during his thing that I think everyone can agree with is all these games are trying to blend in with one another. With their art
there's
styles.
too many generic looking games. It's either everything's colorful and like woohoo, whimsical, funny, or they're all gritty and Gears of War like. It's like,
well, I think what happened is that all the big games got pushed off because of COVID. So this is just like all the B or C tier games.
No, these are all games that would have gotten notified, but we're just talking like art style in general. These games.
They need to someone needs to figure something out because I'd rather play indie games at this point than all these big budget fucking.
Well, what I think is happening is that they're putting out the last PS4, Xbox One games.
No, but again, it has nothing to do with that. It's like Godfall. That the design for that.
Godfall looks like the most generic fucking game that's ever existed in my life. I cannot believe there are people that are excited about that.
Think
game.
of a video game. That's the first thing I would think of.
I think of a game where you have a sword. That would be like, oh, you got a cool pseudo armor and it's shiny and you hit the bad guys and then if they try to hit you, you can block them. And then you press the light button or the heavy button
and then hit
attack.
That subscribe button.
And then you hit that subscribe. Raid Shadow Legends.
No, I don't like to keep shitting on a game like that, especially one I've not played. I don't want to be like.
Hey, I'm sure the people that made that game are really nice people.
Yeah,
they're the best.
And again,
I love them.
You love them.
If you
I love them. They're the best.
Excited for that game, more power to you. Nothing upsets me more than looking at that game because nothing about it looks like that is the epitome of a game-ass game right there.
See, I was excited for the game originally when they first announced it. I was like, I'm down for a game like that.
The first time they showed it, there was no gameplay. So I was like, all right, I'm intrigued.
1.47 seconds of that, I said no.
I saw leaked gameplay footage of that, I think back in February, and I was like, this looks okay, I guess. And then they showed more and more of it. Then when they showed what they showed at the E3 event they did, it was rap music or whatever, and it's
you'll be buying it for your collection.
I'm gonna buy it. I bought Knack when it came out, when the PS4 came out. I mean, I might as well buy Godfall.
You don't have Deathloop anymore. That's your Deathloop.
I'm gonna buy. Yeah, that's $60, maybe I guess $70. That's just reserved for Godfall now.
Gore, 1 year from now, Gore's like, yeah, we should play more Godfall, man.
I'll give it a chance.
Wait a year. All these launch games will be nothing. They'll be
I
like $10.
I gotta buy it. What's the thing? If you get physical, you can just sell them back for almost all your money after you're done anyway. So fuck it. You don't even need to worry about it.
I'm sure you got your return of investment on Knack.
I know. I kept that. I'm not selling that. I got most of my money back for Fast and Furious, that piece of shit game that came out. So, yeah. So,
but
what's next?
It just looks generic, and a lot of these games aren't just blending.
Warhammer, and that comes out next week. I'm sure it'll be fun. It'll be like, ooh, wow, I love it. But I don't care. What's next?
We got the most weird, abrupt Crash 4 live action thing.
Another Crash 4 thing, which is cool. They explained it more. They talked to interview.
They can stop showing me that though. I'm good.
It's a Crash game.
It comes out
game.
Yeah, it comes out in a month. You don't need to show anymore. You just showed it at the PlayStation thing, and it was a really good showing.
The live action thing when they had the Crash mascot there with the robot, it was so abrupt. I've watched a few reactions. I was like, "The hell just happened?" Because it literally just points to the screen and then just cut.
I wonder if there was more to it, but they just cut it off.
Yeah, they get really raised.
Yeah. Crash is like, "Ooh, those Irish, right?" And I'm like, "What?"
Well, it's very clear. It's very clear that COVID is affecting the production quality of these.
Well, that whole thing was just like a joke on COVID because Crash is roaming around a city and there's nobody in it, but he has this giant mask on. Yeah. And then there's a robot there. I guess that was the Gamescom robot. I didn't know that. Like, so it's just a fucking robot there. I'm like, what? I know that's not Crash Enemy.
I will say,
Like,
I'm down watching these Crash shorts with the Crash mask on. It's just kind of funny to me.
yeah, it's funny, but the way it ended was just like, I actually kind of want to see, because I'm sure that's on YouTube. I want to see if there's more to it, but they just cut it off for the fucking stream.
Maybe, because if you guys watch it, it's it's like shockingly abrupt. It just cut.
Yeah.
It's just like a hard cut to just
like Crash Bandicoot like points to a screen and it doesn't like do a zoom in. It just like
there's gameplay
it just,
on the screen,
and then it just cuts to Jeff Keighley going with his microphone. So it's just like, oh,
and that was it.
But
that's it. How'd you like
it? I as someone that hasn't played Crash, like I was saying, and we'll talk about with Ratchet and Clank. Crash 4 sold me on Crash though. Like that game made me go like, oh, this is a good ass game right there. So that game is looking really good. They don't need to show me anymore. I'm good. But that's looking fantastic, I think.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. I mean, they've tried to revive Crash. I don't know how many freaking times.
I'm sure this is it though, because Toys for Bob are pretty good at bringing that stuff in. Next we got Teardown.
Oh, that looks really good. That's a voxel game where it's you can destroy anything in the environment, and you have to plan heists and stuff. That looks cool. What's the next game?
Next game is Little Nightmares 2.
Little Nightmares 2. That looks really cool too. Really scary. A bunch of scary things happening. You can play co-op. What's the next game?
Little Nightmares 2 looks pretty good though.
Yeah, we can talk about it. We can talk about it. Go ahead.
No, that had some fucking nightmare fuel in there, but I know
it's in the name, so
yeah,
it better fucking. The first game had some crazy things in it. I never finished it, but I got like, it's only like 5-hour game. I got like 3 hours in. And I was like, it's really, really, really creepy. That's for sure. It looks really good.
For Gamescom by at some point.
Yeah, maybe that'd be a good like mid-month game.
Yeah,
maybe close to.
I was almost considering one of those for games gone by.
I mean, I know it's probably because of COVID, but that should definitely been an October game. I think it's come out February.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it was supposed to come out this year. That's the only reason why I said that.
Star Wars Squadron single player looking great.
Yeah, it's looking good. What they showed though was like very.
That wasn't very
the road. Yeah, it wasn't the. I mean, it was more gameplay, and I already can tell from the single player stuff they showed that every character will be forgettable. So it's just like unless the missions are really cool, I don't see the point of even playing it. I want to play the campaign. I mean the multiplayer though.
Yeah,
the multiplayer, I can't wait. Rogue Squadron, those games are great. So good.
I'm so excited for that.
Rogue Squadron 2 is definitely one of the best GameCube games.
Next game is Star Wars in Sims 4, baby.
Oh yeah, there's 3 Star Wars things in this fucking stream. I don't even want to talk about this because Sims is just done like completely. Sims 4 came out, it had nothing in it. It was $60. They took shit out from Sims 3, and then charged you $60 for it, and it was like not even.
They charge you more to get stuff back.
I haven't played Sims since Sims 2, so I imagine nothing's really changed.
No, it's the same.
Sims 2 is still the best Sims game.
Yeah, you can play those, and I feel
Sims 3 was good, but it was like.
And with the new Sims, they kind of overcomplicated. I feel like the older ones are kind of simple enough that it feels better. I think.
Yeah, I mean, I really like Sims. I really do. I just like fucking with every Sim in there. Like, oh, you can come over and have a party. All right, I'm gonna take out all the doors in this room. You're fucked. Piss over yourself. I dare you.
I dare you.
And then they die. It's hilarious.
Anyway,
and then they haunt the place too. That's even better. Anyway,
that was Sims. Next game we guys, what I'm very excited for is 12 Minutes. That got a.
They announced a pretty awesome cast too for that game because that game looks really cool. It's all about like in one room and you just
the game 12 minutes.
Yeah, it's like it's like 12 minutes. Like it's like a time loop I think or something.
Yeah,
so
you're in a time loop.
The story in 12 minutes. Increments, but they have Willem Dafoe as the narrator and James McAvoy and Daisy Ridley as the 2 characters you play as in the game. I wonder how that's gonna work. Like, is Willem Dafoe really just gonna be the narrator, or is he actually gonna be a character? I don't know.
He's a villain.
Yeah. Well, there's a moment where he's talking. And I really thought he was gonna go into his Green Goblin fucking voice. It's like
that's awesome though. 12
it really does sound like
that's a game that caught my eye a while back, and that's Xbox exclusive. That's cool. Good for them.
Yep.
And they did confirm Game Pass as well, so no reason not to play.
They? Nice.
Yep.
That makes sense.
They did say day one.
I actually wanted to go back and see because they had a Game Pass section and they had a bunch of games there.
Games on there. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. Go ahead.
Next, we got Override 2.
Yeah, Override 1 I heard was really fun.
Yeah, Dave and I were supposed to play that on Salt Mines, but his PS4 broke after he made me buy the game.
Wow, what a dick move.
Yeah, and I replaced it. Then all of a sudden you're like, let's play Halo now, I guess.
Honestly, dick move.
Yeah, Dave.
There was just a lot of DLC at Gamescom. A lot of DLC.
Yeah, this one's a sequel. But,
Next up, we got is the Mafia Remastered trailer.
Yeah, they just showed like they had a big preview day yesterday or 2 days ago for that game. So what they showed was
didn't they just remaster the Mafia games a while back?
They remastered Mafia 2 and 3, but they did that so they can also have this game, so they have like a trilogy of remastered games. But this is actually this is a remake. This ain't a remaster.
So they're making
completely remade. It's not even the same game. It's the same story, but all the voice acting, all the graphics, all the gameplay. It's not even like the same kind of gameplay because Mafia 1 was like back in 2003, I think.
Did they ever fix that issue of Mafia 2 where you had to like put the brake on so you didn't go over the speed limit or you alert the cops?
No, that's actually in Mafia 1 also. Mafia 1 is actually more realistic than Mafia 2 was. So if you really don't like that, then you're going to really not like Mafia 1. Mafia 1, like if you go through a red light and there's a cop there, they'll fucking come after you.
When I had not played GTA,
you have to get gas and stuff.
I thought that's what I had to do in GTA. So the first thing I started GTA is I stopped at a red light. I'm like, maybe I should just go. And I just went and no one cared.
Yeah. Which is realistic, because I'm sure cops don't really care.
Nope.
No, but if you go through the pay booth or whatever, you'll have like 100 cops on your tail in GTA 4.
Yeah, because you're not allowed to go to that place yet.
Next up is Lemnis Gate, which is like a time effect, which is like another game. I forget what it's called.
Quantum League.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I mentioned that in the stream. It's not exactly the same. Quantum League is kind of cool because it's 1v1, but every round you're doing something. Like you go over here and you shoot at a wall or whatever. And then the next round, your ghost goes over there, shoots at the wall, and then you go do something else again in the second round. So it's like every round there's another version of you doing something. So you can kind of like, it's like strategic. So
you're like, all right, well, I'm going to cut off the guy here if I shoot around here.
Yeah, so he
next
doesn't
round
come
he can't go
here.
around there. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's cool. I never played it. I do have a copy of it, though, so I should play it.
What is that on?
I think it's only on Steam, but it's coming to Switch. I know that.
Yeah, I'll play it on.
Because they showed it. That's how I knew about it, because they showed it on one of those indie things or something. So.
But yeah, this is akin to that, but a little bit more stuff going on.
Yeah, it looks like more like a tower defense kind of almost, because I think you have to protect things. So.
But it looked cool still.
Yeah, look cool.
Next up is Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga.
Yeah, you know what? Actually, I'm excited for that. I don't like Lego games anymore because they're all the same shit. But this one actually showed off that the gameplay is like more like a third person like hack and slash almost, where Lego games are usually that, but they're like isometric and it's all about collecting shit. This one looks like it actually has like a combat system and stuff. It's like an actual one.
Is it all of the movies? Yeah,
it's every single one. And they remade all the other ones, so they're just completely different now. So all the original Lego Star Wars games aren't the same anymore. And they have like all voice acting. Like completely.
They should have just made a Mandalorian.
Maybe that'll be in there.
I'm sure that.
I mean, that's not a Skywalker thing, but whatever. Fuck it.
Next up, we got Corvs.
Oh yeah, Corvs. Also known as Chorus.
Yeah,
but because they're really smart, they made their logo look like the U is a V. So
still, and they never changed that too, so that's still confusing.
Nope. So it looks like Corvs. That game looks actually pretty good. I'm looking forward to that. I like anything. That's why I'm looking forward to Squadrons. I like space shooters like that. So
I want more dogfighting in general.
Yeah.
After that,
if Star Fox ain't gonna do it, fucking somebody should.
Right. Next up, we got Fall Guys Season 2.
Yep.
Looking fun.
They showed a couple new things.
A couple new maps.
Now you have to move boxes and shit. That's great.
It's like medieval themed, and now you got to move boxes to work together, or don't, and just ruin people's day.
Yeah, might be fun.
Next up is Gore's game of the show is Medal of Honor Above and Beyond.
Yeah, that honestly it is. That game looks really fun, and what I really like about it is that it it has a story mode, and it looks like it's straight up Wolfenstein.
Well, I just remember like they tried to relaunch Medal of Honor a while back, and it landed with a complete thud.
Dude, that Medal of Honor reboot sucks my balls. Like I really hate that game. I could not stand it.
I couldn't stand it. I couldn't stand it from the moment I saw it when they had the dude on the box art with the beard with the freaking Duck Dynasty beard.
Yeah, it's like that's one of the main characters in the game.
They have Respawn working on this though.
Yeah, I know.
Pretty good.
So and it looks really good. It comes out this year, and I can play it because it's Oculus Quest. I don't know how they managed to make that on Oculus Quest, but I guess we'll find out.
I'll find out for calling that, and hopefully he enjoys the game.
He didn't call it. He just said it's gonna. I guess he called it.
I'm sure Kyle will love and enjoy that game.
Yeah, you can play it on his $1,000 headset. Can't. It's not. He needs Oculus to play it. It'll probably come to the other ones too. So. Suppose that Walking Dead game is coming.
Sorry, Gore. War tweet. I just read this.
Medal of Honor, Kyle.
To clear up, Medal of Honor is not for Oculus Quest. It's still playable on Quest with Oculus Link and a PC.
That's what I thought it fucking said on the bottom. It said you need a PC.
Sorry, Kyle, you're wrong.
It says that on the... Yeah, sorry, Kyle. It says that on the bottom. I knew it fucking said that, too. God damn it.
Kyle has a PC.
All right, so the games that... Sorry,
go ahead. There you go.
I was gonna talk about the Game Pass games they announced, kind of.
Oh, yeah, go for it. I'll come back to
that. These are all the ones they showed in that montage. Flight Simulator, obviously. Wasteland 3. The Gunk. Tell Me Why. Halo Infinite. Tetris Effect Connected. Haven. Dragon Quest 11. Chris Tales. Call of the Sea. The Medium. Age of Empires 3. Goner 2. Spiritfarer. Crusader Kings 3. Destiny 2. Beyond Light. Battletoads. Scorn. Grounded, obviously. Star Renegades, and this one actually surprised me. Stalker 2.
So everything at the Xbox Showcase is going to be Game Pass.
What is the hype behind Flight Simulator? Like, is anything new? I mean, Flight Simulator has been out for years.
So it's a new game. Yeah. What it's using is it's using Bing Maps, like live maps, to like create the world around you. So
it's accurate. Like, you can actually go to Epstein Island, but you can go to
like around your house.
That hurricane that's happening right now. If you want to fly through it, go ahead.
You can actually fly through that hurricane right now. Actually, legitimately.
Yeah, I don't know why you would.
But yeah,
people are actually doing that on YouTube. They're flying through. It's just a little weird, but whatever.
Yeah, it's getting a little kind of like a little weird.
Iffy.
Yeah, but
Epstein Island, sure.
What about North Korea? Can you fly there?
You can go. No, they shoot you down.
So If I do build a beefy PC, which I'm considering still, because I might be able to tax write it off now that I'm working from home.
It's part of his
you have to work from home, so whatever. But what the cool thing is that and it's expensive. They're charging a shit out of this. Like, there's a lot of DLC for it, which like Train Simulator and all that stuff too. You're gonna have a lot of that. But what the cool thing with the DLC is you could buy airports. And it's like really, really, really super highly detailed of the airports. You can like land in and like get directed at other planes or live landing in there too.
I wish they added a actual simulator, like a SimCity kind of thing.
I wonder if PWI is in that.
Maybe.
Like they have SFO. That's one. But they have like a couple of
your house is in there.
They have a couple of airports that are like super obscure. Like I was watching Giant Bomb do it. They had some really obscure place. Like there's like one air landing on this one island that's like notoriously tough because it's like around a bend of an airport, and everyone's just having like a hard time having to land that thing. But it's really interesting, and yeah, it looks fantastic and all that. But yeah, no, like
what was that?
Someone died, bro.
Yeah. But
hey, shut up.
There's
We're talking Game Pass.
Yeah, all the flight stations are sold out. I know that's gonna be one of the games I'm gonna go for. I want to play on the Series X, which I will because it's Game Pass, but that's more like a PC ass game, I think.
I can't even like build up any anticipation to play anything PC anymore. Like, I don't care.
There's only a couple games I play on PC.
I don't even play console games that much anymore.
Yeah, you don't play any games at all, really.
Yeah.
He just buys them.
He
just buys the games.
Yeah,
he just buys the games.
Kyle says, should I pre-order the Taiko drum controller? Yes, it's a great controller.
I said yes.
Is it? Is
Yeah,
it
it is.
is it up for pre-order? Because I watched the direct and I didn't see any mention of it whatsoever.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
because
I bought mine
are
from
we
Japan.
talking about that too?
No,
The
yeah,
direct.
well, yeah, we're gonna, and that
All
should
right,
be a
let's
lot
wrap
faster.
this the fuck up so we
Yeah.
can talk about that because I'd rather talk about that than this piece of shit.
Yeah, so
Do you want to talk about Dirt 5?
already
Dirt
did.
5 got dirt. Watch out.
Let's see. Spell Break. That's
That looks actually pretty fun. I mean,
Every time I get excited for that game, I remember it's a fucking battle royal and I lose interest.
oh, is it? Oh, fucking. Never mind.
Yes.
What's next? I thought it was like a team-based
that
game. Yeah, every time they show it, it looks like a team-based game.
Gore, that type of controller I spent $100 on is actually $70. There you
Huh?
go.
What controller?
The Taiko no Tatsu.
Yeah. I don't want it.
Does it even come with the game?
Nope.
No.
That's
the
stupid.
game was like on sale the other day for like $15.
Yeah. Then they have, what was it? What was that Factor 5? Turrican?
Oh
Yeah.
Turrican, yeah.
Fucking
I
excited.
remember hearing about that. I've seen that title before, but I've never played those games.
It's an arcade. It's like fucking love it.
Why does it have 2 water bottles in the picture?
Oh, because it has a little section on the bottom if you were just kind of messing around with it. And then finally, Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart.
Gameplay looked good.
Which I looked at your reaction, Gore, and someone said in the comment, "Man, that guy really hates PlayStation." I was like, "Oh, I guess I was really trashing on that because I did trash."
Yeah, you did. No, I cut the part out where you fucking trashed on.
Yeah, so,
I didn't cut it out. I didn't include it
because it was afterwards anyway.
because he didn't say anything throughout the entire fucking thing.
Yeah, because I didn't. I want to come. Kyle
kept saying, "This is Ratchet and Clank
Yeah,
game."
so I was ready to like go in the comments and say, I don't fucking like hate it, but then I scammed through. I was like, wait a second, I didn't talk during that whole thing because I didn't really want to trash it, and I looked through and
It's Kyle.
it was Kyle.
It's Kyle.
No, I think the game's gonna be like a solid like 8 out of 10. But I don't. The same way Halo didn't like wow people to be like, oh man, I need to start playing Halo games. That's how Ratchet feels with me, where it's like it's not really. It's like cool for Ratchet fans. I'm sure it's a lot of nostalgia having those characters like in 4K, but I don't know. It's.
I don't think it's just now Ratchet's in 4K. I think it's just different games.
Yeah, but if you're not like a Ratchet fan, you're like, oh, what is this? This looks amazing. It just.
I feel like a lot of people played that last one because it was a PS4 game and everybody had it, and a lot of people that didn't play Ratchet and Clank really liked that game.
Sure,
so,
but I'm saying with this at least, maybe I'm speaking for myself, but
they're really fun game.
No, I'm sure. I'm sure. And I promise you, I will play the Ratchet games eventually, and I'm sure I'm gonna.
You just play that one. You don't need to play them all. You really don't.
It
doesn't have an overarching like story.
No, I know.
Even if it does, it doesn't fucking matter.
It's the same thing with Sly and Jack and Daxter.
Sly. Yeah,
I want to play those games, but I'm saying like right now, it's like, as someone that's not into Ratchet and Clank, the game is not pulling me towards Ratchet and Clank. It's not like, oh, this is amazing. It's like cool for the fans, that's cool, but like the game, the novelty of the game is going to be something that's like a launch novelty. I feel like it's gonna be one of those games that like, oh look, we're like, it's gonna be one of those games that shows off new gen technology, and then people forget about it in about 2 years from now. That's how I feel.
Oh, you mean like Cameo?
Sure.
Yeah, Cameo was
it looks cool. The tech they're using is cool.
It's a little too generic.
It's cool that they're jumping through time and like all this stuff. Like all the worlds are loading instantaneously. You're constantly moving around. Sweet.
It's Cameo and Knack. That's what it is.
Sure.
Yeah. No, nothing's Knack.
But you liked it a lot more, Gore.
Yeah, it looks like a great game.
It was pretty good.
Pretty good.
It's pretty good. Pretty good.
All right.
I don't know. I haven't played a Ratchet and Clank game since like the third one, so that was like fucking 2005.
I played one of the ones on PS3. That was like, wow.
It's weird. I played that stupid ass 4-player one, but that's not.
No, I played the good one. I think.
Yeah, I think I might have played Tools of Destruction. I'm not
the
sure.
last one that had the Spider-Man font on the fucking box.
Into the Nexus.
No, it was like called Nuts and Bolts. I think it was.
No, that's Benji.
All right.
Or whatever.
Next story we have is that Nintendo Direct. Nintendo Direct dropped, guys. We did it.
Yeah, we did it. You got it. I hope it was
Mini.
fucking worth it, you dumb fucks.
I'm glad Nintendo even knew this time. They're like, hey, we're just not going to announce this one ahead of time because, there's always going to be that one person in the comments, oh, new Smash, new Mario, New Zelda, everyone get excited, and they're like, no, I just
The one person.
well, because I always see like top like. At least one
honestly, I think it's the one person that doesn't. Say that.
Other M2.
Other
Yeah.
M2. Older M.
But yeah, this one was easily by far the weakest Nintendo Direct. At least I think in any retrospect, I think the last one was better, honestly.
You don't love all those rhythm games?
Yeah, they show a lot of them. They had a theme, that was for sure.
Yeah,
they had like 4 or 5 fucking rhythm games. Even like the way they showed Fuser, I was like,
yeah,
what the hell is Fuser? I didn't even understand.
You combine music and shit. It's kind of like DJ Hero, kind of.
No,
right?
well,
they should have like shown some music so I know what the hell's going on. I just see some lady talking over some footage that doesn't make any sense. I'm like, what the hell am I looking at?
What exactly it is you haven't heard of it. So they made a board game called Drop Mix, which is like a board, and you buy trading cards for it, and you can play it down. And as you put the cards down, they're NFC chips in it, and they make live remixes of every song on there. And that's pretty much what it is. That game did so like trash, which sucks. It's an incredible game. I love it. But now they're just making it in a video game, and it looks
I don't know. I thought I was watching some YouTuber making some shit up. Like there's this lady.
It's essentially what you're doing.
No, but there's this lady on there.
Yeah,
she was like doing a vlog, and then all of a sudden there was
like she was talking about a game she didn't make.
And there was some footage that didn't make any sense, and just colors coming up. I'm like, what?
That's the
trend. I've seen the game too. I don't understand what the fuck she was talking about.
Yeah, no.
It was multiplayer she was showing.
It's the same thing like with the crash thing. Is like some of these videos just end way too abruptly.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, oh, that's it. All right.
I get COVID's a thing, but you don't need to end your shit abruptly. That's no excuse. What excuse is it? Did COVID get you? Like before you can finish the video? I don't get it.
It just made no sense. That was terrible. It was a terrible presentation.
Yeah, it was.
It might be a great game, but I had no idea what the hell I was watching. Like there was no context for someone like me who's never heard of the game before.
Really quick. Kick04 sending 100 bits. Said, Gory, please bring back Samurai Jack reactions because it was so fun.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I'm putting them up on different sites right now. Actually, this second.
Spreading his Samurai Jack seeds.
I'm looking for other websites to put it because I can't do BitChute anymore because they fucking take shit down now.
Yeah, so. You were the reason why, potentially.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, so...
by the way, BitChute has full movies on their fucking site. You can just watch. But... Yeah. Like with no reaction at all, just a full movie. But
so, yeah, we had Fuser, and that was a little bit more towards the middle. Some Kingdom Hearts thing.
Yeah, what the hell was that?
That was like it was a
stupid rhythm game.
But it was a rhythm game. It reminded me of that game that was on Dreamcast and Xbox 360 Live Arcade. The one that was like psychedelic, and then like Child of Eden was like a spiritual successor.
Say again what it was?
No, I said Child of Eden was like a spiritual successor.
You talking about like Rez?
Huh?
You talking about like Rez?
Rez, yeah. It reminded me of that. Like you had like a character that was flying, and you had to like hit the notes.
Oh yeah,
and then like it looked like that, but there's like a PS2 Let's Play going on in the background. Like what in the hell is it?
It's kind of like the theater rhythm games.
It looks like one of those. Like there's so many rhythm games where they show like. Not anymore, but they used to have like every rhythm game would have like in the background you see a music video playing.
It looked like a mobile game. Like it's like
and get it, you know how much it is? You know how much it's coming out for?
How much?
$60.
I know. It looks like a Japanese mobile game. I'm like, what is this shit?
That'd probably be a fun Switch game.
And it was way too slow for a rhythm.
Yeah, it was really slow. But I'm assuming that's probably just the beginning of each song, and it ramps up. I can only assume that because
I imagine that all the reason why it costs so much is because it has like so many licenses and crap. Like they had Frozen,
like Kingdom Hearts, so they can get away with that.
So
all that stuff too.
Yeah, so that was that. Just Dance showed up again. Shouts to Ubisoft.
Finally, no, the first time they showed it.
Hey, rest in peace, Wii version.
Yep, it's gone.
Hey, Justin, you know what? Make fun of Just Dance and that Kingdom Hearts game. You know what they had that Fuser didn't have? Freaking music.
Yeah, and also they showed the game accordingly.
Yeah, they showed the game and music.
Yeah, you know it's funny. Fuser's all about switching the music and like mixing it, and then they didn't even listen to one. I didn't hear one music.
Not one singular music.
Not one singular music.
They wanted to highlight this random. They wanted to highlight this random employee I don't give a shit about.
Oh,
no.
shout outs to her. I'm sure she's
no, that's not even mean to her.
Yeah, don't be mean to her. She didn't do a good job, though, to be fair.
Oh, yeah, all 4 people watched.
That might not have been her fault, though. That might have been the company.
Wasn't.
Hey, you got 30 seconds. And you're like, oh, fuck. Here's the multiplayer. Do this. Here's the game. All right, I'm out. Bye.
It was bizarre.
World of Tank Blitz.
Yeah, that came out. That was the only shadow drop. So if you want to play World of Tanks,
you want to play this free-to-play game or whatever.
It is a free-to-play. I downloaded it.
Which I hear is pay to win.
Yeah.
Well, of course it is. It's World of Tanks.
Yeah. I mean, it's an MMO kind of thing. I don't care. I don't win games.
One of the bigger ones was Puyo Puyo Tetris 2.
Yeah.
Shouts.
Yeah.
It's so weird that that's coming out here because the first one didn't come out.
Yeah, it did.
It did.
It did.
Eventually.
Puyo Puyo Tetris, I have it on my Switch.
Yeah,
like a year later. It came out on PS4 and 360. I mean, on PS4 and Xbox One.
PS4 and 360
or whatever. It came out. It came out way before, and then like it came out on Switch way after.
That much of a delay.
I thought you were just saying that it didn't come out.
Look, I remember. It was a Japanese exclusive for the PS4, and I highly debated importing it because I wanted to play it.
Let's see. It took. No, it launched day and date on PS4 and Switch.
No way.
I'm looking
Puyo
at
Tetris from Japan.
Well, no. From Japan. So yeah, Japan. It came in 2014, and 3 years later, but it came out the same day as PS4.
I was like, I was
Switch.
Still playing video games when this freaking game came out.
Yeah, but PS4 and Switch, it came out the same day. It didn't wait for Switch.
Who gives a fuck? The second one's coming out. It's on Series X. What's the next thing?
Yeah. Taiko no Tatsujin Rhythm Adventure Pack. We got
that looks cool. It's a little adventure game.
Yeah, it looks fun. I like that.
Yeah, that's fucking just great. And what's next?
Turn-based combat with the drum.
You just hit the drum and you kill the little guy.
This one, I want to laugh at Gore a little bit because he pulled.
Why? Why the fuck do you want to laugh at me?
He pulled the classic. You don't know what the game's called, but it has his title on the screen. With big.
No, that's bullshit. Because I'm looking at the characters, and they put a little thing on the bottom left. Of course, I'm not looking at. Like, what the fuck? And don't give me that shit. You do that all the fucking time too. If I was watching that with you, you would have been, oh, I don't know what this is. What is this?
You know what? Do you come to my channel just to like spread negativity, Gore?
Your channel? What channel?
That's a reference.
Is it?
Yeah, when you tell someone they don't know what they're looking at when they're looking at it, and you get banned.
Oh, that. Okay, yeah.
Shoutouts. This is Big Rumble Boxing Creed Champions. It looks.
Yeah, it looks fucking chunky. That's for sure.
It looks weird, but I'm really interested in it though.
Yeah, it might be okay.
I kind of want to play it.
I thought it was the fucking VR game they just brought over the fucking because they've done that. There's like
Taiko fans. What was so exciting about that? Good quote.
Yeah. Hey, I think that's a reference. Anyway, what was I saying?
Chunky people in Creed.
You're saying it looked chunky, the game.
No, I was saying it looked like that was the VR game that came out. And they just because they've done that before, they've ported VR games to Switch and just took the VR shit out. So I just thought that was it. But no, it's it looks pretty fucking bad, honestly. Like graphically it looks bad. It might be fun.
Graphically it looks bad. But there hasn't been a lot of boxing games since Midnight Round stopped.
I would love a Midnight Round. You mean Fight Night?
Fight Night or whatever. My God.
What the fuck is Midnight Round? Midnight Club?
We're not gonna talk about it, but Gore, I love your reaction to what was it, Karate Kid?
I was gonna mention that too, because that's also another beat 'em up kind of thing, and that game there's a Cobra Kai, you know, the Cobra Kai show. There's a Cobra Kai show. It's a physical. There's a Cobra Kai video game coming out in October, and it looks like an iPhone game. I'm not even talking about now because iPhone games look better. I mean first generation 3D iPhone games. It looks fucking terrible, and that is like a $30-$40 physical game. I thought it was a phone game. I was like, oh, this is a phone game. And then at the end, they had a physical copy who showed. I was like, it's a physical. That's a game. That's a real game. That's not some bullshit game.
Right? Yeah. No, that looked trash.
It's the same guys that doing that GI Joe game coming out too. So I'm like, oh no, god damn it. All these
Shovelware's back, baby. Shovelware's back. Yeah. Licensed games are back.
Yeah. I mean, they're all based on like old franchises that don't exist anymore and TV shows, I guess. Because you got Narcos, Narcos, Peaky Blinders, Cobra Kai. There's all.
I can't wait for the House of Cards 2020 election.
I would love that. Kevin Spacey comes back.
Speaking of bad games, Jump Force.
What?
That got shown off.
That was in a montage.
I don't know. Why do you say that's a bad game? I'm sure Neo GameSpark will make 400 videos about it.
Yeah, I'm sure
he hates that game.
Yeah, I'm sure. Everybody, it's fun to hate that game.
I remember I really liked the crappy Smash Brothers rip-off 2D games on the DS.
It was called Jump Superstars.
Yeah, Jump Stars. Those games are good though. Those games are genuinely really good. Especially
jumping on that Wi-Fi connection on the McDonald's, playing with Japanese. Importing it from Japan for $60.
I did.
DS game.
Yeah,
I know. I'm saying I remember doing that.
I remember.
Next up, we have his collection of Saga Final Fantasy Legend.
Yeah, David, you talk about it.
Fuck yeah!
Hold on. I want to call David out. One announcement during a thing does not make it a good thing.
No, but it makes
that's a couple things.
You don't want to play Game Boy games on your Switch?
David, what else did you like in this whole presentation?
The Taiko Drum RPG.
Yeah, I thought that was cool too.
You don't even have the drums.
I have a third-party one.
Just pre-ordered them.
Me? You don't know what I'm about.
Yes.
Fuck
you don't have the drums.
Yeah, fuck you, punk ass. Anyway. You can probably play that game without the drum too. Nice shit, dumbass. Look at him, he's dropping stuff. What a loser.
Yeah, so Final Fantasy Legends, I'm fucking stoked.
Digital only, bitch.
I'm pissed that's not getting a physical release, but whatever. Coming out in December.
What the fuck? It's 3 Game Boy games? Oh boy, I can't wait to spend $50 on that. Cart. Those better not be any more than $20.
Did you get the Grandia collection?
What was with the buttons on the screen? That's what I want to know about. Like, what can you play without a joypad or what?
So. It's iPhone shit. You have to use a digital controller.
Well, it's iPhone.
No, it's not. But
Switch.
If there's buttons on the screen, then I'm assuming it's going for that. Honestly, I don't remember what it even looks like.
Yeah, like there was buttons on the screen. I'm like, why?
Yeah,
why would I just use my Joy-Con?
Because you probably can, but maybe if you just want to take the Joy-Cons off and play it with.
Did you get the
Who wants to do that?
The only time I ever do that is when you have to do touchscreen controls. Like there's that one rhythm game called like Vose or whatever, which was pretty good, but you only could play it with 2. Well, that's not true. It sucked with the Joy-Con buttons. It really sucked. So you had to play it with touchscreen controls, or you just wouldn't have fun. But that's the only time I do it.
David?
Yes, I did get the Grandia collection for limited run.
Okay.
I'm gonna get it. I think also it's still a couple more weeks, or a week.
I'm still waiting for my freaking Star Wars Racers to come in.
Oh yeah, it's gonna take a long time, man. Yeah, they just ended pre-orders like a week ago, so that means now you have to wait probably another 2-3 months.
That's so stupid.
I still waiting for my Shantae shit that came out. I mean, I bought that early June, so.
I didn't know the Shantae stuff was up for sale. Was it a Game Boy game?
Like no. It's the new Shantae game that came out had a collector's edition, and it had a awesome plush.
You're better off with limited run than you are with like IM 8-bit, where those things you're gonna wait like a year and a half for those vinyls.
Yeah, I just got my Sayonara Wild Hearts one though.
When'd you get that? Because I never got that.
I got it like a week ago. I forgot to show it actually. I have it here. Hold on.
I should probably email for that. I never got it.
I just got it. You might get it soon. I mean, I didn't get my papers fucking please. And you did.
Yeah, but you also you bundled it with something.
Here, let's see if you can see it.
Oh, great!
Wait, hold on. Come on, Nick Cage.
I love Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, I need an email for that. I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, that's not working.
You just take Nicolas Cage off to show it.
I wanna.
Captain Tsubasa Rise of New Champions.
That's like a soccer game that comes out today, I think. So I mean, this stuff was all montage. Just to remind you.
And then the final thing was Minecraft Dungeons DLC.
I guess I could show it now because I'm here. There you go. There you go.
Hell yeah! I need to get that. I need to go email for them for that then.
I forgot to show that, so there you go.
All right, next story.
All right, fuck boys. Next story. Oh wait, this is another story.
There's a lot of stories.
There's not.
Apple v Epic continues.
Just
a really quick update. So there was a quick ruling on this, a temporary ruling. Fortnite is not going to be allowed back on the App Store as ruled by the judge. But
Apple's gonna win. I don't know why people.
Well, they got on that, but the judge also ruled against Apple in banning the creator developer tools that Apple banned as well, saying, "Hey, well, if Epic's trying to do that, we're just gonna ban Unreal Engine," and the judge said no to that. So the judge declared it that neither side really wins in this. So that is going to go into I think September is going to be the actual proper ruling, but that's temporary ruling right now. Is Apple can't ban Unreal Engine, but they will ban Fortnite.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the best thing that Epic can hope for out of this is the ability they force Apple to like allow you to sideload apps like you can on Android. Like that's the only thing they can hope for, because like Apple still controls the App Store, like no matter what.
Right, and you can't really say that's a monopoly because like you can always go on another app, but
you can always go on Android. Like,
yeah. But I do think that we've mentioned last week too. The developers being caught in the crossfire of that was pretty shitty. So it's good that they got the ruling to be like, all right, well they're good for now, so that's good. And Microsoft also hopped on that too, which is interesting.
Well, yeah, it makes sense because they want to make sure they can get fucking Game Pass shit on there.
Yeah, they want the xCloud, baby. All right, next story. Here's one for Gore. Is the Resident Evil series on Netflix?
Hell yeah.
It's gonna follow fucking Wesker's son. Why can't we just have the characters from the fucking game? A different son, by the way, not fucking the one from Resident Evil 6.
From 6?
No, not him. It's a different one. It's another one. Yeah, Wesker. I guess Wesker liked to fuck. I guess.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I don't know. I honestly don't give a fuck. It's just it might be good. It might. I can assure you it won't. They should do an animated show because that's the ones that obviously do better. Castlevania is good. That Dragon's Dogma show looks really good.
Gore, am I wrong? But this Netflix like pitch really reeks of like early generation like video game adaptations, whereas Netflix has been killing it otherwise, right? Like.
Yeah, they've been killing shows. That's about it.
Well, yeah, they do. That,
Netflix. Well, I don't know. Netflix buys a bunch of crap.
They produce anything, and then
they're trying to justify their existence in a world where everybody has their own streaming service. So,
I mean, Netflix is killing it when it comes to viewership. That's for sure. I don't know about like
because they were first.
Yeah. But they also have a lot of content.
They are the leader.
Every week there's at least like 5 new shows and 10 new movies out, and that's just the new movies. They add fucking tons and tons of old shit
and nothing
too.
ever makes it past season 2. So
no, it does. It does, but it's only like shows
Narcos.
that you've never heard of for some reason. Like there's a show called Baby. Has anybody even heard of a show called Baby?
Nope.
I don't know what the fuck it is, but it has a season 3 coming. But Altered Carbon, they probably spent way too much money on it, and they canceled that shit.
The Lilyhammer, they canceled that.
Lilyhammer, fucking.
But doesn't it reek of like early like adaptations of video game stuff they do?
If Lilyhammer was on today instead of being the first Netflix show, that shit would have like 6 seasons. You know it.
Probably. If people binge that shit.
But anyway, no reason to get excited for this. This one's.
I don't think so. I think it's gonna be whatever. But the guy that wrote it, his name is Andrew Dabb. So you know.
You gotta give a dab.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
All right. So I was excited for it until you explained what the fuck the background is. Now I'm kind of
it just I don't know. It might be good. I'll still hold out hope that it is.
We'll still watch it, but
why is it not an animated thing? Like it should just be animated. If you're gonna make a video game series, don't turn it live action because every live action video game movie, besides the 2 that are good, suck. So I don't even. And usually those 2 that are good are only good because the animated character is done well. So it's just like Sonic and I guess Pikachu. People like Pikachu. So
what about Postal? Come on.
Postal's the best one actually.
The Phoenix Wright movie was good.
Shut up.
That's not American. That's not America, bro.
Next story. Halo Infinite gets Joseph Staten on as lead director in the game, creative lead, I think. That was one of the guys that worked on the earlier Halo games. Very like he's a really good writer. He's a big more prominent name if you were in a Bungie back in the day, but
it just seems weird that they're hiring. I mean, they were going to release the game this year, and then they decided to delay it to work on the graphics or whatever, and now they're changing story leads. That sounds like there's a lot of things that messed up.
The way Halo Infinite's going to work is that it's going to keep adding new shit anyway, like new story stuff. Well, because they said that after this Halo game, there's not going to be a lot of Halo stuff in the future besides whatever they add to Halo.
So this is going to be like Fallout 76 then.
Yeah, it's going to be a games as a service. It's just not going to be as like apparent as like Avengers or whatever, or whatever else comes out. I guess Destiny.
Maybe once or twice a year you'll get a massive like story thing or something like that.
Yeah, you get more.
That's like me just guessing stuff. But
yeah, no, definitely. It'll be like Spartan Ops. Remember Spartan Ops, where every couple of months it felt like you got a giant new like chunk of that. I never played Spartan Ops, but I heard. No, I played it. I never finished any of them though. Like, because there's a lot of episodes and there's like CG cutscenes and stuff, and it's like a whole giant story. I think one of the villains from Halo 5 was from Spartan Ops, and he gets killed off in the first 5 minutes from Halo 5. You're like, all right, well.
I don't know anything you're talking about. Is this going to be covered in our retrospective, Adrian?
Yes.
Oh, cool. I'll sleep for that.
But anyway, so yeah, no, that's exactly what I was going to touch on. Is that this game, obviously, like, and there's been stuff talking about how like Microsoft, they're not really Microsoft, more 343, just really outsourcing a lot of shit right now. And there's the fact they're hiring right now for that is kind of wild. I think still like. This game's farther out than I think. Anyway, I think this is a holiday next year game now.
Yeah, this is. I mean, I still think they should delay the entire Xbox Series X.
They should delay.
That'll be a quick question at the end, and we'll touch on that. But yeah, for as of Halo,
in the end, when we get to it in an hour,
we're almost done.
Let's say this is like a quick little thing.
Yeah, because look, there's that story.
Look at this. Only 3 hours.
And here's our last story.
Oh boy, yo!
Well, we're at 2 hours and 50 minutes. Come on.
Oh yeah, cool. Yeah. That's a short That's a short episode.
Yeah, actually, we're doing pretty good.
Yeah, I'm good. My ass.
Last story is the DC fandom happened last weekend. And Gamescom. If Gamescom couldn't have a 2-hour show, but DC fandom did like an 8-hour show, and I think genuinely like everything throughout was actually entertaining.
Yeah, for the most part. I mean, not everything was like super entertaining.
No, so some stuff was more entertaining than other stuff. But even then, like the Neil Gaiman stuff was great. I thought.
Yeah, sure.
Neil Diamond.
Gaiman, he's the guy.
Neil Diamond was there.
Yeah. So we got the reveal of Gotham Knights.
Yep. All right. So
great.
It looked really good. They confirmed it's not games as a service. It's going to be its own contained thing. You'll have a story that won't it won't abruptly end out of nowhere, and you have to wait for DLC.
Offline.
You can play solo. The leveling ain't gonna be weird. There's not gonna be like a shit ton of loot or whatever.
Dancing emotes.
And it's not gonna be stupid as hell and dumb, and everybody will hate it after the first week. It's not gonna be Avengers, is what I'm saying. Which I'm so at this point I don't give a fuck about that Avengers game. I like the span of this month. I was at. I kind of want to play it. I'm actually looking forward to it. I don't give a shit anymore. And if that game never came out, I would not notice. But whatever. Anyway, what's the next game?
Until it shows up in your mail, you're like, oh.
Mail? I didn't pre-order that piece of shit.
No, I did for that $10 reward certificate, whatever.
Okay.
Well, I got GCU with it too, so I'm getting
$60 to get a $10 thing for a game you won't play either.
I got GCU with it, so it's discounted enough for me.
Fuck you.
And then so Gotham Knights, that's happening, and then we got Suicide Squad: Kill the Justice League, 2022.
Yep.
That was the date.
Well, I don't know what Rocksteady's been doing for the last 5 fucking years. I just assumed that game would be like early next year or something, but I guess not. I don't know when in 2022. We didn't see any gameplay. We saw plenty of gameplay for Gotham Knights. Plenty, maybe a little bit too much, honestly. But
this game was picked up because Ubisoft Montreal It got a canceled Suicide Squad game in 2017/2018.
Ubisoft?
Sorry, Warner
Warner
Montreal.
Brothers. Okay. Yeah.
They dropped the ball. Rocksteady came and picked it up about a year and a half, 2 years ago. That's why it's like got a couple years off. But it's similar to Retro Studios where it's like, what the fuck were y'all doing for like 2 or 3 years? So
I don't know. Fucking knows.
It's
Sucking.
Jerking it. Must be an easy job there. They were doing anything.
Oh yeah. Game development, the easy job.
If they weren't doing anything, then I guess it is.
So I'm curious what they actually were doing for like, because that like they were doing for something.
They probably got a project they were working on, and then it ran out of funding, or like that happens all the time in every creative industry.
Maybe they were making that Superman game.
They were making something, and then they decided they canceled it. Like
I think that might be what Gore's saying too, because there was always the rumors of like a Superman game being developed by.
And now Superman's the villain. You ain't playing as him.
Yeah,
it's
now
I get to play as Deadshot though. Yay!
I like how Rocksteady.
He has a gun. Whoa!
Rocksteady just got so pissed off at Superman. They're like, "Fuck it, just kill him."
I don't get like I feel Angry Joe's rage. I really do, because Angry Joe loves Superman, and every fucking thing that has Superman now, he's the villain. Like every single thing. Injustice 2, he's the villain. Batman v Superman, he was pretty much the villain. Justice League, he's a villain for about 5 minutes. He's a villain
because Superman's boring.
Yeah, but what makes him an interesting villain if he's already boring? Now he's a boring villain.
It's like half the fucking characters to fight him.
Yeah, he's so strong. Everyone's like, "Oh, why don't we make it fun to like kill him?"
It's interesting because he's supposed to be like this.
Everybody has to like go
perfect good dude.
He smacks him down.
Yeah, because he's a very challenging villain. Like,
I don't know. Okay,
he's an actual threat.
I get why, but
you know who's an interesting character that's Superman? Homelander from The Boys. Go watch it.
Shout outs.
Shout outs to The Boys.
Maybe we'll do a watch along on that on Twitch, by the way.
Great series. This film.
Yeah, so I get that too. Like it's kind of saying, I'm sure if I was a fan of Superman, I'd be kind of upset too, because he that motherfucker has not had a heroic role just throughout the whole thing in a while.
Go read the comics.
Yeah, jerk off. I'm sorry,
but yeah, so that's happening in 2022. So it's very early out, and it continues in the Arkham verse.
Yeah, I don't understand that, because the Harley Quinn looks nothing like Harley Quinn from that
Deadshot,
universe.
like,
it is Tara Strong though, so I guess
didn't Deadshot like swap ethnicities?
I don't remember Deadshot in those games, honestly.
I heard a lot of people get
Deathstroke's at those games, but I don't know about Deathshot.
A lot of people got upset about Deadshot. They're like, "Well, that's fucking sense."
It's been so long, but I remember playing.
Oh, because Deadshot's black in this one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean he's typically a white character, I think, right?
Yeah, he's typically like a white guy with a beard and
like a goatee. Yeah, and Will Smith played him. Everyone's like, "Oh, hell yeah!"
Yeah, so that's Rocksteady. Not much to say about that. The trailer itself was quirky, funny, kind of gave some Sunset Overdrive vibes.
I liked it. And it made it seem like it might actually be rated M, which is cool. I mean, the last Batman Arkham game was rated M.
Yeah.
It wasn't really violent or anything. They just made it that way because there was a couple torture scenes. But
all right. So that was it, right?
Yeah. So
when it comes to the games, I don't know talk about the movie.
No, we won't. But I do highly recommend, if you're in any DC stuff, that Fandom was actually a lot of fun. Suicide Squad looked really good. The Batman fucking.
That's how you do it behind the scenes, by the way. I just want to drop it.
Yeah, that's how you do it,
dude. Yeah. It's so good.
They had a roll call for the cast.
That was as good as the trailer.
Each actor who they're playing, and I'm like, I don't know any of these characters besides the obvious ones, but Weasel is a nightmare. Polka Dot Man is my spirit animal, and Polka Dot Man is probably my favorite character ever, and we haven't seen the movie yet. Ratcatcher 2, second one.
I love that because there's just so much cannon fodder. So many people are gonna fucking die.
Oh yeah, I love that. Most of those characters will die in the beginning, or at the end. Maybe they'll just all die at the end.
Behind the scenes, they say specifically, "Don't get too attached." And I'm like, all right, because I
can see them killing off like main characters too, like the fucking Joel Kinnaman, the soldier guy from the last movie. He's back. Yeah, Rick Flag. Yeah, I knew his name. I don't know.
Yeah, no.
Harley Quinn
And I
saves.
barely remember the first game or the first movie, but I do vaguely remember that any cannon fodder was pretty obvious and upfront out the
Oh,
gate.
there was only 2 people that died in that anyway. It's called Suicide Squad. One of them might as well have committed suicide because he's just like, I'm out of here, even though everybody knew that they had the bombs in their necks. I'm like, okay, you're leaving. All right, press a button, his fucking head explodes. He was a character too that got introduced like almost like reluctantly by the directors. Just, oh yeah, we gotta introduce this fucker. Here he is, and then his head blows up next scene. So it's just like,
yeah, but whereas it looks like James Gunn's gonna give like proper love to every character, so that way you're gonna actually,
yeah. Well, hopefully not too much love. I don't want. Again, if Weasel doesn't get killed the minute he's on screen, I'm gonna upset. Like, if they don't just he's in the cage and they don't stick fucking rifles in there and just start blowing him away, I'll be upset.
I want to see
I want to see him die. I want to see his skull.
Weasel is a good boy.
How? He looks like a nightmare. How is he a good boy? I bet he murders people. He's in jail for a reason.
Yeah, for doing
He's in
good.
the Suicide Squad. Everybody's a villain. Every one of them, especially Weasel. Definitely
Weasel. I'm so
the Batman trailer looked great.
Batman looked fucking incredible.
Fucking Batman.
Only 25% of that movie made.
Yeah, and he fucks a dude up in that. I'm like, yo.
He keeps going. He doesn't stop.
Yeah, he's not done. That guy's already dead, and he just like squishes his brain out a little bit more. It's great. So good. I can't wait. That's my most anticipated movie next year. I can't fuck with
100%. Justice League.
They fucking nailed that.
I think everything that was shown. Justice League, Wonder Woman, Shazam, Black Adam. I'm excited for all that stuff. Good shit.
Black Adam. That little trailer thing they had was pretty cool. I liked it.
All right, final thing, and we're out of here.
What? I thought that was it.
Nope.
No discussion or whatever.
Well, I want to at least bring it up because we brought it up for a little bit.
Yes.
All right.
There you go. Bye.
Samuel brought it up, and I wanted to at least get everyone sound off on the question is next gen ready? Are we ready for this? Is this happening?
I'm ready. Just let it get. No, that's the thing. If they had games that were like games besides Godfall and whatever the fuck Xbox has at this point, I don't even know what's gonna be.
I just don't see the graphical difference between the ports to justify buying a new system.
The only one I see when it comes to graphics, I can totally see right now is like Ratchet and Clank. That's like the only one because that one like actually does something cool with the engine and the software by switching the worlds like instantly. That's cool.
I don't know. It just
but like everything else, like
Godfall
looks like shiny bullshit.
It doesn't seem like they're ready. Like the PS4 is a little bit. I mean, the PS5 is a little bit more ready, but still not. And then the Xbox Series X, no one in here is buying a Series X year one. Well, you are, but most people most people I know are waiting because they're like, well, when the good game comes out, that's only on Series X or something.
Hey man, the medium, baby.
No one's gonna buy a console for the medium.
I'm excited for that.
I am excited for that. No one's gonna buy a whole $500, maybe $600 console for a maybe 8-hour fucking survival horror game that might not even be great.
I agree.
Why is it launching? Like they should wait. Like why?
I think both companies should be waiting. Honestly, though.
Honestly, if Scorn, the medium, and let's see what else. Sure.
Sony. Look, the difference is that Xbox is trying to do this Game Pass thing. So the console doesn't matter as much. So they can wait on it. Sony, the console's everything, so they have to launch it. Like, I understand.
And also Sony is so confident, and they should be at this point. Like,
yeah, they should be. It's not. They're gonna walk away.
If they were as confident, though, they would have the price out.
I don't have any. I don't hear anybody.
Microsoft again.
I don't hear anybody talking about the Series X.
You know how much free publicity it was 7 years ago when they just waited for Microsoft to say $500 and it just went, hey, $400, and you can play used games.
Series X is bad branding. It's similar to Wii U. Like it's terrible.
I don't think so. I think Microsoft's smarter than that. And
no, they're not.
And Wii U is a different age from when we have iPhone XS Max. That works.
Yeah, but
iPhone's a phone.
The iPhone's
right?
A completely different experience.
That's a phone also. Yeah. People can't live without their phones at this point.
Consumers are kind of getting it, I think. Really quick,
also,
Kyle mentions really quick that you guys talk about the PS4 pre-orders, right? Yeah, so Sony did email out they emailed out like registration to put in for a pre-order, so it'll be like a random luck of the draw if you get pre-order opportunities for PS5.
There's going to be a shortage.
Well, there always is. There's always gonna be a shortage. Like both consoles are gonna sell out.
There was no shortage for the PS4. Anyone would get one.
There was no shortage for Xbox. I can show you that.
And there was no shortage for the Wii U.
PS4 there was, but not when it first came out. Because I went there on release day. I didn't pre-order it. Didn't get mine because there wasn't enough. So I was like, oh, there's a shortage. That sucks. And then I went on Amazon like an hour later, and I just bought one, and it was there for a couple days. Just people buying it.
The only console I've ever seen...
And then eventually there was a shortage, but for the first couple days...
But it wasn't very long.
The only console I've ever not seen sell out, at least in some capacity, was the Wii U.
The Xbox didn't sell out.
Yeah,
Xbox didn't have sell out. Right?
Xbox One did not sell out.
Sell out maybe one store somewhere, but
I have Xbox Ones near me.
Yeah, Xbox.
That's because they didn't stock them. That's why.
Xbox Ones that we used didn't sell out. PS4 had a very short shortage, but it wasn't. I mean, they did a really good job of meeting demand. But the PS5, there's going to be a shortage. There's no way.
I think both.
The Wii U actually was selling out for the first couple months, and then it just
man, I walked
over here. Everywhere was gone.
Well, yeah, but you live in a large metropolitan area. Like there wasn't.
Xboxes didn't sell out.
It wasn't like the Wii. No, the Xbox One did not sell out. The 360 and the Wii did.
Definitely the Wii. Shit, I couldn't get one for about a year.
I think both are going to sell out just because there's no Xboxes. All the consoles are selling out right now. It's hard to find a console in general right now.
Yeah, I mean right now for sure.
That's what I'm saying. So I don't see a situation where no console is going to sell out.
Oh no, I don't think any console is not going to sell out. I'm just saying
you're not going to have a lot of whales.
Saying Xbox definitely did not sell out when it came out.
Now longevity wise, I think the PS5 is definitely going to stay sold out longer. I don't see a situation where any console does not sell out this holiday.
The PS5 it's just gonna dominate. Like I don't see how Microsoft's gonna be in a major disadvantage again.
They
lost this gen already again.
They would have lost it no matter what though.
That's not
There's
true.
There's 0% chance anyone that's in the God of War, fucking Horizon, fucking Spider-Man was gonna be like, you know what? I'll drop that whole console with all those games that I already love because I love my Last of Us games and go to Xbox. There's 0% chance they've lost. They knew they'd lost. There's no
Microsoft.
There's no way they would have got people.
That's what they bought all these companies to develop exclusive games and then they didn't. Like I don't know what the hell.
But you're not going to save them though. You're not going to get people that like The Last of Us and Last of Us 2 on an Xbox instead. There's no 0% chance.
Yeah, but you could have gotten a lot of those people who were on 360 that switched to PS4 to come home.
Sure, but I don't think that Ratchet or like
it never happened. Like the 360 people did not go home to Xbox One. They stayed in PS4.
But the PS4 was because the reason why the PS4 sold better, and I think people forget, is that there was $100 price difference out the gate.
Yeah, exactly. And now was the Microsoft's chance to get people to come home, and they didn't. They fucked it up.
Price.
Doesn't matter the price.
You tell me that there's $100 difference.
There's nothing on the Xbox Series X that. Even if it was 400, I'd still be like,
unless there's a huge difference between the two prices, which I don't think. I think Sony's willing to take the loss. So I mean, unless there's a huge difference, it's not going to matter.
I don't think there's going to be, but I think that
if they're going to the same price, why the hell would you buy an Xbox Series X?
If there was no reason for the price, then why is Sony waiting to show the price?
Because they want to beat Microsoft. They want to fucking embarrass Microsoft again. They're not scared of Microsoft. There's no way in hell they are. Not even a little bit. When Sony could do an event that has over 1 million people watching, and then Xbox does one that has like maybe 300,000 people watching, they don't worry.
All they need to do is beat them on price, and then no one's gonna buy it.
Yes, but I'm saying
no one's gonna buy. Yeah, it's a factor, but it's not the only factor. They have the game advantage.
If it was cocky Sony, we'd see $5.99 again.
No, yeah. but back
they
then
learned from that.
Yeah, because they're not as cocky anymore because they're a little more cautious.
Yeah, but they're not worried about they're not worried about Microsoft. I can fucking assure you they're not even a little bit. Especially now when Microsoft doesn't even have Halo anymore. Like what the fuck?
You know, why would you buy a Series X? Like doesn't make an argument for it.
Medium.
I think genuinely, I still think that the way I see the console going and what I understand is their thought process is it's a value console. It's that you're gonna buy the console. You're not gonna need to spend $60 per launch title game. You don't need to spend $60 per extra DualSense controller. Out the gate, you're spending less money.
So they're making the value argument. They're gonna be like, oh, this is the poor man's console.
That's gonna more bang for your buck.
I don't know how if there's no games for it.
Look, that never works. You don't want to be that company. You don't want to be Pepsi, okay? Like,
I mean,
you don't want to You don't want to be the perceived as the knockoff, shittier, cheaper brand.
I disagree highly because remember the Wii. The Wii came out with a vastly smaller price point and won because.
But the Wii
had that
marketed
gimmick,
as different. The whole point of it was different. They didn't say we're the cheaper crapper.
It even connected well when it first came out because it was different.
Yeah, it was different. The Wii would like to play. They had two Asian men come to your home and break in and play games with you.
Play bowling.
I'm not. Like I said,
Nico, my cousin.
They didn't throw the price in your face. They didn't care.
In no world do I think, no matter what, Microsoft would have won this next generation, unless Sony completely screwed the fuck up and like charged a $600 console versus like a $400 console.
But they needed to maintain it close, and it's not going to be close. Like this is just bizarre. It's bizarre.
It doesn't make it makes.
It feels like Microsoft's throwing in the towel. That's what
it's because they want Netflix money, Samuel.
Who's going to buy Game Pass if PlayStation has such a lead? And all of your friends are on PlayStation, and the momentum just keeps going. Then who the hell is going to buy Game Pass? They're just going to buy They're just going to buy the PlayStation.
Eventually, they wanted to sell you on that subscription. Like all the commercials in like South Korea are all just xCloud commercials now.
Okay.
Like that's what they want. They want the net. And if you look, I mean, if you genuinely look, and I know you do because you know the financials behind it. Look at the net worth of Netflix. That shit fucking dominates. Versus like even Sony. Like Netflix has so much more, multiple times net worth over Sony.
But Microsoft has always done these weird experiments and they've always failed. Remember when you could buy a 360 and you only have to you
still can't do that.
The price of the console will be added to Xbox Live like a freaking phone subscription.
Yeah, you still could do that. That's all access.
But it's bizarre. Like none of this works. Who does it? Do you know anyone who did that?
Again, like the way I see it and the way I understand it is that I genuinely don't think with all the Sony exclusives that Microsoft had a chance. Out the gate, I don't think that was...
Microsoft should have had their own exclusives.
Sure, but I mean, that's going to take a long time to fucking get up to where they were. Sony took how many years to get to where they were?
Microsoft had a whole gen to learn from their mistakes. They have Minecraft, one of the biggest things. They could just make that exclusive.
Yeah, but
what's up, David?
A lot of money.
The thing is that Microsoft they're not making a very good argument, and they're going to pay for it financially.
What do you think, David?
I don't give a fuck.
You just want this to be over.
All right.
I think Microsoft is not going to win. And
they never were. Like I don't understand.
Okay.
Whoever thought they were.
And no one thought they were.
That's what I'm saying. Is I don't understand people like saying like it's a declaration. They never were.
Well, I mean, you could declare a lot of things.
I mean, they won a whole gen. They 360 pretty much till the end.
Until the end.
But even then, still Sony's gonna come back. Like at the end of the day, it's still gonna happen.
So Sony came back because they capitalized on a bunch of
games,
a bunch of countries that Microsoft wasn't in. So
they also had games.
That's not a fair comparison. Like when people talk about how the PS3 eventually came back, and it's like, okay, they came back because they put the PS3 in a bunch of countries where they had no competition. The 360 wasn't in, and that built up the sales difference.
Yep. And Xbox Series X is gonna die, and the Sony box will win.
Yeah, and then so PlayStation game. I mean, all the third-party games will be PlayStation priority, and
Nintendo.
All the same problem. All the same problems.
Nintendo's there in a second place victory.
All the same problems that they had.
But it's 1 cent video games on sale.
It's gonna have all the same problems as the last gen again.
And with that PlayStation Advantage thing that's getting rumored around, I think that I'd be surprised if I like I said, under any circumstance, I don't think PlayStation loses.
I don't know. I think them be marketing themselves as the poor man's console just doesn't sound like a winning strategy to me.
Really, it matters on who has the better lineup, and right now, it's definitely Sony.
See, at this point though, Gore, couldn't Microsoft announce literally every amazing game?
Oh,
Sony comes out and
Sony
says,
could announce
God
a
of War
bunch.
2.
Yeah, or they could say Demon's Souls is a launch game, and then Microsoft is definitely fucked
But that's
when
what
it
I'm
comes to
saying.
launch.
Is like what?
Well, they're gonna say Medium's a launch title. Who gives a
But what
fuck?
I'm telling you now is like, what could Microsoft announce at launch to even say anything if Sony comes and says, "Oh, God of War 2"? That's all I gotta say. And then
That's
what
not
does
gonna be a
Microsoft have? Like, no,
Minecraft will be exclusive next gen on Series X.
Minecraft 2.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
Minecraft.
No one can come up
This
with
is Minecraft 2, then. Yeah.
no one can come up with an argument for that. No
Fortnite
one
2.
could say anything
Minecraft
decent
2.
about that.
Minecraft 2.
Minecraft 2.
Sell a shitload of console. You get me?
Fortnite 2.
There you go. Fortnite exclusive to next gen for the first year. There you go.
That'd suck for all those Sony people.
Even though it's
That's
backward
for sure.
compatible.
No, on Sony, not anymore. They took that away. You have to pay another $20 on Sony's thing for it.
Kyle says if Halo was still launched from Microsoft, they would look way better than Sony. I don't think so.
Yeah, way better.
I think literally look online.
I don't think
no
they'd
one was,
win
no
either
one was
way.
saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's literally their biggest fucking franchise. Oh,
They would
Sony
look
still
better,
wins.
They would still look better.
They would look
than
better
they do now.
Sure, obviously, but
just
they
like when the
can't
Switch
win.
came out. The Switch came out, and fucking, I mean, you could just play Breath of the Wild on the 5 people that own a Wii U.
Yeah.
But I mean, there was still enough people that had a Wii U where like a lot of that could.
I had it on Wii U.
Yeah, I was gonna get it on Wii U also, just because why not?
Fuck it.
I thought it was gonna be rare, and I'm glad it didn't because it definitely wasn't. But like the GameCube version of Twilight Princess is like rare now. But
if the fact that even before the delay that Halo was still like not, like people were still saying, oh well, Sony's gonna do better. It's like, well, there's no way they could have. So Microsoft, that's why they're shifting their plan. They're like, all right, let's try something.
Especially since Halo showed poorly.
Even more so. Now,
I mean, if you don't get that adoption rate, it's hard to come back from that. So.
I think that was done. I understand the difference. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think you're undervaluing word of mouth that comes from the early adopters, and if there's no early adopters, they're just not. They're gonna have a hard time catching up or even competing.
I agree.
Any last
it's
words,
over.
David?
I don't go fuck.
Yeah,
David doesn't care.
David's just a sleepy boy right now. That's why he's not talking.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm sleepy too.
Wait.
So the whole fucking news.
3.5 hour fucking podcast.
that was shorter than a Ranksters.
It wasn't shorter than our last Ranksters.
A little bit over. Anyway.
No, about an hour and 15 minutes over. Fuck me.
All right, we're out of this podcast. Next week is our Def Jam fight for New York Games Gone By. September 25th is still Detroit Become Human. We'll be announcing next games next week. Hit David with the hell no face.
Hell
That's
yeah.
how he's feeling. Thank you, Samuel, for joining.
All right.
Oh,
Talk
welcome
to
on
you later.
board, buddy. Good having you.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, David.
Subscribe to Samuel to Geek on YouTube.
Yeah, give him some.
Sure to
follows.
give him a like, comment, subscribe, and a copyright strike.
Send him a copyright.
Really
strike.
helps him out.
Hack his account.
It really helps him out. Goodbye.